Okay. Calm down. Calm down. We're here. We're present. Hey, everyone.
God, that was Pete.
It was Peak, and the
I had a
audience will never
smile all
know.
the way through.
Yeah, the audience will never know what you guys have experienced. Welcome to session 36. You guys are making it through the long run of Steam. Keep pushing forward, and you'll end up in a better place. Um, Happy to be with you all at the end of this long journey that we're continuing to move on. It's not even the end. It's just going to be a part of an end that never exists. So, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into the session and get started. You are all already in here, so let's do
Yep.
it.
Oh, boy.
All six of you, still within the city of Nunbai, had recently just encountered a couple of strange oddities and locations within the city. Otherwise, the day has been kind of uneventful. The moment of walking in, there's been a slight twinge of prejudice against Ymir and his Air Genasi type, which has caused stems of interest and chances of, getting caught in the air and horizon. Carnelian seeing the quest board and seeing things available for him to do around the city. And then additionally, Idris catching up with a name from outside of the city named Raija, walking up the stairway to the main temple fortress of the city of Nunbai, catching them just for a moment, offering them an opportunity to speak. Uh, they agreed to meet at the performance that Idris will be doing tonight. And that is where we're going to pick up the session. In the tavern, we time skip a little bit of the day where you guys having basically gotten yourself to a point of being in the tavern where Idris's performance is existing. With that, the night has grown a bit busier. It seems as though word has gotten around of a certain familiar feline who has been performing across all of the West Continent, and that would be one of yours, Idris of the Golden Skies. The moments of hesitations of people walking into the bar that are usually are not people who would go to a bar scene like that are like passing. You see people who are paying entry to get into the bar to see this moment. You guys, all being part of the same troupe, don't have to pay. You're all in for free. Hell yeah. But the bartender and scene still make out this collection of people who have come to see a performance from your own Leonin of your troupe. So, we enter into the tavern. Idris, you are preparing your set on stage right now. The bartender walks up, kind of up to the stage area. It's not a big, huge tavern, but it's big enough to be like the size that fit like maybe 50 to 60 people if it was like super packed. So it's still enough to like get a sizable enough crowd. And you have this thing kind of filled up right now. There's about like 40, 50 patrons in here. Like the only walking space is beside the bar. And your friends are either front row seat or walking around perusing about the tavern while things are going on. But you are at the stage, and the bartender approaches you, the same one who had made your acquaintance before in the tavern. Josiah walks up and just kind of looks at you and says, "You got everything you need?"
Mm. You see Idris kind of like methodically like pace around the stage. Um, and she kind of takes a little inventory check and she just nods. For the most part, I do. Quite the turnout, huh? What did I tell you?
It's true. I didn't know who you were, but I'm kind of happy that some more people showed up. I was
Mm.
I, no risk to me. Just means that I get a little bit more on the end of my day. But you'll get your cut.
And that, thank you. And that is the plan to seat as many people on the back tier as for as long as possible.
And don't if things go well, keep going. But if things get bad, there's a back door. And he just kind of points that backstage for you.
You see Idris just kind of wink in his direction. Hey, don't worry. I'm pretty swift on my feet.
Well, Good luck. And just like kind of like half waves and just like goes back to the bar a little awkwardly. The rest of you are kind of just in the tavern slash bar, the Phoenix Down, um, walking around. You see there's a crowd of a lot of fire genasi in here, each with their. It's hot in here for sure. It's There's also a couple of additional races that are kind of lingering by. Some Dragonborn are inside as well. Some lizard folk. Some more like native, like deserty type of species in the area. Um, you see a couple furbolgs as well. You see some humans, but they're more sparse and sparse. This is like majority fire genasi that are in this room. Most of their like flaring like figures are actually dampened while inside to reduce the heat. They seem to be in control of their elemental chaos within. But yeah, all the rest of you are also inside the tavern doing what you wish while Idris is preparing.
Can Cornelian kind of like head backstage away from everyone
Sure, we'll say you're
and
backstage
keep
right now.
a
Yeah.
keep a just kind of perceptive eye for anyone like shady walking in and out, anyone that gets too close to the stage or to him.
Sure, you can keep a maintain perception check on that. Just go ahead and roll a perception for me. We'll start with just a first check, like a watch for overnight. We'll just kind of get you in every once in a while.
Okay.
Maintaining a keen eye.
10.
10. Everybody looks shady here, Cardelian. Every single person that walks in here looks like they could probably beat the shit out of like the person next to them. Like it's like the salty spittoon in here. It's not.
Oh boy.
It's a little like rough and tough for most of the genasi in here, and the ones that don't look rough look like they're very magical. Like they look like they could probably like probably set this place on fire if they chose or desired to. The fact this place hasn't burned up already is a shock.
Okay.
Yeah, but everybody looks a little like dicey. But in doing that, that kind of lessens your perception, thinking that everybody's in danger. So you stay on alert, but everything seems like a problem.
Okay.
Cruz is just hyping up the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd is relatively upbeat, but they don't look focused on the performance. It looks like everybody is kind of gathered in an opportunity to like enjoy themselves in their own company in this time, and are not drawing attention to what's going on stage. So Father Cruz, are you trying to rally them to like pay attention, or are you trying to
Yeah.
like okay, make a I was gonna say just general charisma, but you can choose performance or persuasion.
I'm gonna do persuasion because I can do my +5 on it.
There you go.
Okay, hold on. That's 16, 19.
Yeah, some people turn heads. You see some of them kind of look up at what's going on the stage. It's like, who is it? It's performing, and just kind of like look at you.
My good old pal, Idris.
Idris.
Let's give her a hand, everybody.
Who the hell's Idris? And some people are clapping like, like they're screaming like they know, like the biggest Idris fan all of a sudden. Like, Idris, the Gold Scout, I love you. It's like, who's this guy? It's like in the corner. Just one hardcore fan in the crowd, Idris, as they shout out because of Father Cruz's persuasion to pay attention.
Beautiful.
No idea who this person is. They seem intense. You do not see, however, Raija yet, as you peer out into the crowd. Cornelian also does not see them either, though. So, anything from the rest of you? All right. Just some time passes.
Bello. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Bello's gonna like kind of stand by Ymir and just kind of like be very perceptive around Ymir and make sure that he's like no one like tries to do anything.
You see Ymir's wearing his mustache right now. Like he has this little disguise on that he has usually, and like he's kind of like a little bit of his cloak a little bit up and eye patch covered in a way that's like a little different. You see he's more covered around his wrists than he usually is, and his whole body's like hiding that bluish skin. He's a little shy in the moment because there's a lot going on in here. He doesn't seem to make a lot of conversation with you either. He just kind of looks to you and gives you like a nod, and then turns back around and shrugs and looks at Idris and wants to cheer out, but then like kind of does like a quiet woo before, not to draw too much attention to himself. But yeah, you're standing next to Ymir. Most of you are also present, walking around. You see a little big tough crowd.
Almost is gonna try to look big and tougher.
It's easy enough. Maybe make a performance check. Or
Performance.
you can make a performance check to seem big and tough, or you can just straight up like make a athletics check to like do something tough in the area, like to be athletic. Otherwise, you're just kind of flexing your muscles. You know, like the difference between show muscles and real muscles. You know what I mean?
Could I just like, I don't know, like move tables around them, make like a dancing space
Yeah,
in front of the
you're
stage?
like pushing around furniture, and you're making sure it looks really tough. But go ahead and make an athletics check. It's a simple check.
For a second, I thought my athletics was a -1. I was still on Quincy's sheet. Oh my gosh. I was
Shout out to Humblewood.
I was so lost. $18.
18. You pick up full like barrels of just whiskey, and you're moving them around to make seats, and then you pick up tables with one hand, just like full like umbrella picking them up and just moving into a different location, showing off a little bit of that tapped strength that Mimosa carries. Everybody takes notice.
And then I'm gonna stand behind Ymir, big and strong.
Yeah. As soon as you stand behind Ymir, some people now draw attention to Ymir. Velu, you look at a bunch of fire genasi, you kind of like tilt the head. They kind of like look for a second. Some of them look disgusted and then look at Mimosa, and then you just kind of turn away from it. You see like Mimosa strikes an intimidating position across some of the people here. There are some big individuals in the crowd though, Mimosa, who still look and just kind of like don't give a damn, but it's a sparing few. All right, Idris, the time has passed a little bit. Your setup on the stage is ready, and you prepare to give a performance. Go ahead and make a performance check first.
Yay! I would also like to use my bangles for advantage.
Yes, you may.
Yay! Okay, so I also have advantage on my next roll, so we're gonna see what I get.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Dirty 20.
Okay.
And then with my bangles, I got a 3. So that'll be glowing spotlight.
Yep. One singular spotlight shines down. The rest of the place, magical, translucent darkness. What I mean by that is you guys see yourselves in the people, but the bar itself and everything like in the scene environment disappears. You're all just standing there and it's pitch black except for the stage, the spotlight, and Idris. Everybody turns their attention towards Idris. And it just gives this performance with a dirty 20. You can describe you can describe it if you wish. If you don't want to, then we can move forward from where you go from there. What does Idris provide as a entertainment for the night?
Oh, I'm so sorry. There's an emergency vehicle running down by my house. Pardon me.
This the sirens.
That was so loud. Sorry. Anyway, so she performs an interpretive dance, pulled from Nunbai culture as well as what she has learned in her hometown of Caldora. And I want to also mention she's not dressed in her normal garb. It's more of like airy, flowy, like deserty garb from her costume kit.
Yes. You prepared.
To kind of play up the role, and she begins to tell more of a story along the lines of a lost lover in the deserts of Nunbai.
And as the scene is playing, you're portraying like a fallen damsel and also the savior of the situation. You portray an angry parental relationship of the sands. You toss sand into the air and it turns into glitter, and people are like paying attention and enthralled. Mid-performance, Idris and Carnelian, you two spot this. You guys both see Raija enter into half of the performance, mid performance. Carnelian, you take this in since you're keeping your perception. Go ahead and make another perception check for me.
Okay.
You're kind of the bodyguard watching and checking in this moment. Mimosa, Ymir, and Velu paying attention to the crowd while Father Cruz is keeping the eyes on Idris.
12.
12. You do not notice anything strange, other than the fact that this new individual has walked in. It is getting crowded as more people seem to have flooded in after the performance has begun, though.
Okay. I would try to keep more of a perceptive eye
Yeah.
than towards that person of interest.
You just keep an eye on them. They seem to not be sneaking in. They seem to be making their way towards like the front and center, kind of pushing past Ymir, Velu, and Mimosa. You guys, for the first time, seeing rubbing up against you is Raja, this fire genasi who Idris had gotten a hold of, and a contact that the kobolds had told you about, people who are trading in magical things.
And also stealth while up kind of in the backstage area.
You would have to leave like a perceptive, like you would have to leave your range of seeing things, so you would kind of lose sight during that time, but you can stealth.
Are there
Because
is there like
you'd have to hide first.
right? Is there only one way onto the stage, kind of,
No, there's
besides
like a back
climbing
curtain
it?
area, and then there's like a prepping like walkway staircase. There's also like a whole back room where people can exit and enter from.
I'm thinking if there's a way to position myself in a stealthy manner to lose the perceptive eye, but kind of position myself hidden on the like main ways to get up onto the stage.
Sure. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me. Be with disadvantage though, because everybody is paying attention to the stage area right now.
Okay, it'll be flat then because I have advantage.
Yes.
11.
Okay. Carnelian, it's hard to slink away, especially with the performance that Idris is giving. A lot of the spotlight that comes down on Idris is like it hides like the rest of the environment and only leaves people to see. So even in your attempts to try to escape like a perceptive sight, you are still a little sticking out from the crowd, being one of the only tabaxi in the room.
Okay.
So unfortunately, your stealth doesn't really feel stealthy right now. You still maintain your similar stealth for people with low perceptions, however, but you don't feel like most of the crowd has stopped seeing you. But Idris, in a captivating performance, you're rearing up the second half of your part of the show. The rest of your story continues, but Raja now takes front and center of the performance, paying attention to you.
You see Idris as she is spinning around. She blows a small kiss in Raja's direction.
She kind of like gives a little bit of a like eyebrow raise. Go ahead and just make a persuasion or deception, whatever you want that to be.
23.
Okay, 23. She kind of is going. She looks at it for a second. She kind of like takes it back. You see her hand go to her chest. Like it just like rises up and just like her mouth goes a little bit open. She closes it, keeps her chin upwards, and just kind of raises her eyes back up and glares them down at you. Just like raising her nose so you can see the upside of her chin, and she kind of grits the teeth in a smile and just continues watching. And you continue your bit of performance there. She seems very distracted. While Idris is finishing up the second half of the performance, the rest of you, is there anything you guys are doing while the performance is continuing? You see that there are still people patronizing the bar for drinks who are not necessarily too focused on the show, but they still like turn in their seats and watch from a distance. And then there's the people who are mid-center who are either enthralled or some people are whispering to one another in the middle of the room.
How many guards are around?
You see a couple. Just from a general perception without having to roll, you see two. Mainly one at the front door and then one by the bar itself. There's no guards by the stage.
Do any of them look like suspicious considering Idris has magic items on her wrist?
Make a insight check. We'll say we're staring at both of them, just over like a
Alright, last time I'm using this dice. 8.
8.
You know what? I'm using my advantage. I'm using my real dice. That's so much better. 21.
Expending your inspiration from this session.
Wait, no, sorry. That's 23.
Before you're able to insight, there's a solemn, like, little thought bubble in your mind of, like, maybe Velo and Idris do work out in your mind. And then you, like, kind of, like, shake it off of your head. And you look back at the guard. One of the guards does look concerned. You look at the one that's nearing the front door, and you see he kind of, like, is staring in a bit of a disgust towards all the magic that's happening. But you see the eyes aren't paying attention to the performance more than they're paying attention to the bangles that it just wears on herself, these magical armaments. He seems like disgusted by this, and maybe isn't watching the show with the full like anticipation that was expected. You don't see a lot of other people in the crowd sharing this same face, but the one at the front door seems to be not enjoying it. They seem to be disgusted.
There's just gonna like motion to Idris to like hide her bangles or like pull up her sleeves.
Make a sleight of hand check. And then Idris will consider if you're in mid-performance, if you do see this or not based on the sleight of hand.
My passive
6.
perception's pretty high.
Yes, but if Father Cruz doesn't give you a good enough signal, you just think he's waving you off. Good job.
Oh.
6.
Father Cruz, you send off like this intricate, old, giantish hand signal that you remember from back in your youth about, you know, hide the valuables, and it's like one single signal, and it's literally just like 2 fingers to your forehead and pointing towards a direction towards Idris. And Idris, you see this, and you think Father Cruz is telling you, keep going, soldier.
Oh, Idris simply goes harder. Her flares are more dramatic. She's dropping to the floor more.
You know what? Cruz is gonna go try to strike up a conversation with the guard.
Sure, you go and do that. The rest of you, are any of you guys doing anything? Velu, Mimosa, Ymir. Mimosa, you do catch some people who are closing up and getting closer to Idris on the stage, like some bigger Genasi folk. What are you laughing about?
She's a piano.
Emma turned into a piano.
I don't know what happened.
Mimosa in C major.
Oh, because your mom's playing piano. That's sweet.
You just do it. Just it's fine.
Anyways, Mimosa, he's gonna make his way towards the stage, and he's gonna stand guard by the stage.
Just make an intimidation check.
Okay.
Really quick. I'll let you have advantage on it as well, since earlier you kind of showed your strength off.
17.
17. An imposing figure. Idris, Mimosa comes up to block the stage for a second, kind of blocking the performance, but then you take notice that he bumps off like a larger Genasi from getting like his hands onto the stage, and you see he kind of like shrugs him off. A warhammer kind of like threatens as Mimosa reaches to his back. You see all the back muscle triceps from his shoulder to his like fucking like forearm just pop as he reaches for the back where his warhammer is, and as he does so, the guy steps off, and Mimosa puts his hand back to his side and looks back at you.
Mimosa's just gonna smile or give her a little thumbs up and it goes back to intimidating.
Yeah, your arms go crossed, Mimosa.
Idris also blows him a kiss.
Yeah, your performance is almost at its end. Velu, is there anything you wish to do while looking at Ymir? There are some people who may take more interest now that Mimosa has walked away.
Can I look around then?
Sure, make a perception check. Is there anything you're trying to search for while you're looking?
Anyone who's particularly looking at me or Ymir?
Sure.
Fuck, I don't have my sheet up. I think it's a +1. perception, if I remember correctly, it's a +1. Do. 8.
8. No one's seeming really pushy right now. Ymir actually feels a little comfortable too. You see he's kind of slacking a bit in his position, not as much in a hiding phase next to you, feeling kind of safe. And he kind of just stays next to you. He trusts you. And Ymir just kind of looks over. It's like, this is very nice.
How many people?
It's kind of like you're my bodyguard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like super strong. But I'm like stronger than you, probably.
I beg to differ, but okay.
Ymir and you just share a gentle laugh with one another. And Father Cruz, you approach this guard. This guard who's full officered up just at the doorway. He's leaning in like from the doorway entrance. You see that there's a line that's outside that he's not paying attention to let people in, and it looks like the door's closed off. But he is standing basically at the doorway, preventing anybody from entering into the tavern more. But they stand there and they seem a little disgusted. You approach them.
You doing all right? See a sour look on your face.
Just looks at you and it's like, I don't understand the story here. They're trying to flaunt their magical skills above all of us. That's all this is.
I think it's just a concert performance, to have a good time.
A demonstration of power amongst the citizens of this forsaken land. What does Nunbai become? You see, he looks over and in disgust towards Idris, who's just blowing kisses out, and little sparkles are coming out, and he just has this mean grimace of disgusting, right in the front of his face. He looks back at you, Father Cruz, and he's like, "You of the province?"
Mm-hmm. I'm from a little bit to the east.
So, you're Lycian.
Not really.
Just looks.
Cruz's disguise is long worn off, by the way.
Yeah, it would have worn off by now. Your fire genasi
Yeah.
one, yeah. That's why he's staring at you, looking.
Nope, I'm straight from Halabar.
And you come here to watch a performance, or what is your business in Nunbai?
I'm just passing straight on through Nunbai, but I'm here with a couple of friends.
And kind of looks at you, and it's like, oh, very well. Don't stay too long. And he just kind of turns his attention back to the stage to be upset. He's just looking away from you. Is there anything else you wish to do to talk to this guy or keep him entertained?
I guess we'll just ask him why you joined the guard.
He just looks at you. Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Just trying to strike up a conversation, man.
Nice rolls.
Man, it's rough.
15.
He kind of looks at you. It's like, the reason why everybody joins a guard, to protect the people. Numbai's a dangerous place.
What's made it so dangerous?
Ever since there are stories of powerful people and creatures of this mid-desert, and Nunbai is one of the hottest places of that, given its nature. And we are thankful that the Delicians have offered protection to Nunbai during this time.
Well, it's very kind of them.
They offer simple things like water and crop when The fires of the Genasi seldom always put that out. Things are very dry here in Nunbai. Ever since they took away from our temple, security has doubled. We remain on guard for any of those who are thieves of magic.
Your temple used to bring you water?
He looks at you for a second. It's like, the temple did more than that. Stealing from that temple caused a complete breakdown of the elemental chaos that was in this town. All of our magical items became mundane and lost their potentials. It was chaotic as things broke apart. He swallows his throat. I was just a boy when it happened.
Sounds like a terrible time to live through.
And then you have this. He points at the stage once more, and he's like, everybody just seems to be so distracted. Can't stand it. I can't forget it. You see, he kind of looks back at the stage and just looks at you. I'm sorry. I'll try to be a bit more positive. I suppose I'm also not in the heat of the day. He looks over to the door, a line of people standing outside.
I mean, it's a concert right now. If there's any time to loosen up, that would be the time.
I'll think about it. You see, he looks at the concert, not with as much of a grimace anymore. And you see, he kind of looks back at the doorway, and he starts to if you'll excuse me, I have to escort some people in. He turns from you, goes to the door, and starts doing his job, paying no attention to what's going on the stage. Idris, you start to wrap up your performance. In a little bit of a flare of something, what does Idris do to end the performance?
To end the performance, she does a she leaps into the air and throws more sand that turns into more glitter.
Your leap across the stage, bounding with your incredible acrobatics, uncanny to most. You make register with the ground, and in a pause of the scene, the spotlight dims. Everything goes black. The audience in a hush as the lights from the natural lighting of the tavern, the little flickers of lights around. Ymir also helping, doing a little bit of thaumaturgy magic with his hand sleight of handing it around. Not thaumaturgy, prestidigitation magic. The lights come back up, and you see the crowd staring at you, Idris, and you settle for a bow, I imagine.
Yep, she bows deeply.
A thunderous amount of applause comes from the crowd, from all your friends. A bunch of claps run through. Some cheering occurs. There's some bigger individuals who just are nodding and grinning and this big nod of affirmation. The bartender's nodding, and he has a cocked smile of not bad, kid, not bad. It's full approval. And as you take your bow, some people are tossing little things onto the stage. You take a look, and you see that some people are throwing silver and copper pieces onto the stage. Some a shy gold piece just comes out of nowhere and hits the top of the stage, and that comes straight from Raija and just hits the top of the stage.
Aww.
And people tossing coins out to the stage and making. There's no flowers in them by, so no one's tossing a flower or anything like that. You see Ymir conjures a flower somehow and throws it on the stage. Oh my god, it's the Idris, the perfect performance. Just tossing it onto the stage and saying it in a disguised self. And people are
Idris
applauding.
still doesn't move. She just keeps her bow as she waits for the applause to kind of taper off.
The applause tapers off, and you have a crowd of people who are waiting for the next performance if you so desire to give one. But you do see the walk back up, Josiah, and look over. It's smacks the stage floor and just says, "Man, now that was something interesting. Haven't seen something like that in a while." Man.
You doubted me at the beginning, didn't you?
Well, who wouldn't? You kind of come out of nowhere saying you got all what it takes. I misjudged you. What can I say? And he kind of like looks over at the crowd and's like, "You got all these people worked up for another one. Are you gonna be going again?"
I can never say no to an encore, but
No,
you know,
they'll love it. I'll even open the windows and doors so they can hear from the outside. How about that?
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
All right. And he's like goes back. You see the guard that's next to the bar, kind of also staring out, but he's not staring at you. Carnelian, you are feeling perceived right now as this guard who's kind of staring at you is looking at you, and kind of like cocks ahead and looks at your apparel, and just kind of like takes a notice.
I have my hood up currently.
Unfortunately, with your
And kinda-
stealth currently, it seems that you have not broken the perception of this specific individual.
No, that's fine. I was just indicating that like most of my stuff is like
Mhm.
hidden.
Yeah, the cloak
Right
is
now,
one of the
that is
things
not
he's
me.
looking at.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's like looking at what you have apparel wise, and he's like taking a notice.
Carnival. Does my cloak look magical?
Yes.
Or does it just look like a normal? Okay.
No, it's a
got it.
magical cloak. It's has gold lining across the dark like stitchings that are across it to keep the invisibility, like this, not this invisibility, but this magical cloak from being less perceptive. It's shifty. It has like moving like little parts of it that help you maintain like a stealthy like mirage as you move across like the backgrounds of things. It's noticeable, especially when you're not stealthing.
Mm.
So it becomes a little bit of this, shoulder to you, and you in your noticement of it, you already pay attention to the guard who kind of looks over in a direction and then looks back over towards you. You don't notice anything outside of him just turning his head left and right.
Can Carnelian go around a corner potentially and try to stealth again?
Sure. You can leave your current position and just like go somewhere else.
I don't want to go into the crowd, but I do want to position myself.
With the place you're currently at, you're spotted. There's no real corner that you can go to up in the stage area that you're not going to be spotted at this point. You'd have to leave the area.
Could I go into like the backstage room that you described before?
Yeah, it's a completely different room. Yeah.
I guess Carn will walk in there and stealth.
You walk in, the door opens. Idris, you're inside of this backroom area, kind of taking a moment of respite, and Carnelian steps in before taking his stealth.
What's wrong?
They don't like magic here. And my cloak is looks magical.
Oh.
So
You see she looks from you to her wrist. Oh. That's awkward.
yeah, I kind of noticed that before, but the guards are eyeing me, so I'm just gonna, and then Kron's gonna like sneak off into a dark corner.
Yeah, you see Carnelian for some reason, like he goes to the corner of the room, and you like turn left and right, and he's gone. Like you don't know why that worked, Idris, and he's like completely out of your vision, just passively.
Okay. See you later.
Carnelian, you sneak back out with your rolled stealth, which you can roll now. If you roll low, though, Idris will see you leaving.
I have advantage on this, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, 22.
22. You keep a stealth from this point onward, maintaining a little bit of cover across your way, maybe moving through. If you go back to your original position, however, you will be spotted. But if you continue to move, like keeping that cover, you should be fine. Just moving from place to place.
Sneak onto the stage with this stealth?
Oh no, you'd be spotted. You'd be out in the open.
I guess I'll kind of like sneak around the room then. Is there a like back door to this area through this like
there's
changing room?
Yeah, you can use a back door to leave the entirety of the tavern if you want.
Yeah. Colonel will do that. He'll leave the tavern and kind of sneak his way around to the like closer to the entrance.
Yeah, you go over close to the engine. You see that there's a guard currently like escorting some people outside and inside. People are leaving and coming in, trying to see if there's a second performance. There's whispers outside, but you also see a couple of other things. You see a couple more guard outside than you do inside.
Okay.
About 3
Could
or 4
I-
more.
Could I go on top of a roof with like my shadow shift or something?
Yeah, you echo shift. You just kind of use your stealth to move to a position. You echo shift to the roof, and then you swap places, and it's quick. You drop your echo like to prevent it from being seen from the lower floors, and you're now on the rooftop.
Kron will just. I mean, is there anyone else on the rooftop?
Not that you see. You seem alone.
Okay. Karn just like being on the rooftop, he's gonna take a little bit of a patrol, kind of looking at the like keeping an eye on where the guards are positioning as well as the back door to make sure kind of teetering in between the two.
You hear
More
some,
so the back door.
You hear some conversation ensuing where those 4 guards are outside. They're kind of like grouped with one another towards the side of the tavern. They're not yet positioned in a way where it's like watching the front door of the tavern or something like that. They're like 4 of them are communicating and talking. If you want to listen into that.
Yeah, Karn will listen. Yeah, listening to it.
You hear a accented voice, almost similar to Ymir's, speak up. These things that they do to mock us, it's not very fun. I say that we cut this short. Go get the girl and just end it there. Take the things and throw them into a cell. Another one speaks up to the side and says, the performance was kind of good, though, don't you agree? She really knew how to move. Another one smacks the head of the guard, like, really hard. You hear, like, armor clanking, like, to the side. It's like, hush. Listen. This is good for the people of Nunbai. They need something to be happy about. But you're right, too. The magic here is going to bring unwanted ideas. Once the night is over and they leave the tavern, go ahead and take her and any of the other ones that you see that are magical in nature.
Upon hearing that, Karn's gonna re-enter the tavern through the back door.
Make a stealth check real quick as you kind of move from this position to the next. I want to see if they hear you making the foot prods to walk away.
Okay.
Still have
Ooh,
advantage
come
though.
on. 24.
Okay. You feel confident that they didn't hear anything, as a scrape of a tile wasn't even loud enough to even cause a bird to react or any type of like head to turn. Another whisper of the night as Carnelian cloaks away on the top of the rooftop back down to the floor. The conversation ends. Inside, Ymir and Velu, both of you are standing in the tavern area. In Velu, a Genasi fire turns to you and pokes at you. Hey.
Hello.
Points at the air Genasi. This your boyfriend?
Wait. Huh? Wait. Out of character. Yeah, What? I'm so confused.
Ymir.
He's pointing to
Ymir.
Ymir.
Oh.
Sorry, Jamir.
Okay, Jamir.
Sorry.
Jamir.
He has a
You're right.
mustache
Okay,
on.
I thought it was a water genasi.
No, he's an air
He's been in air Genasi.
Am I
dog.
stupid?
Might be.
Yes.
Yes.
He's blue, but that does not
Sorry,
mean he's
I
water.
I haven't eaten. Sorry, my bad.
He's an air
I'm about to
genasi.
eat. I was making
Lock
something.
in.
Okay, back in character.
Walk in, bro.
What did he ask?
He's like
Can you
this.
repeat what
He
he asked?
points
Is this your
at
boyfriend?
he points at Ymir. Says, "Is that your boyfriend?"
No.
And kind of the eyebrows raise, and he's just like looks as like, "Yeah, I was stupid to think so." And he just looks at Ymir. Ymir kind of like looks at you, Velu, and he's like kind of like makes eyes like bird. And the Genasi looks at you, Velu, again, and it's like, "So, what's a human doing around here in Nunbai? Must be hot for you." And he like kind of his face kind of like ignites a little bit hotter, and fire comes out of his hair.
Yeah, it is hot. Valu would kind of like smile and grin. Yeah, it was the place I was before. It was just a little bit too cold, but here it's just I think it's perfect because it's like the right temperature and like you're around and it's just like
Yeah, when
ugh.
you're around these folk, it always gets a little too chilly. And he just like looks over at Ymir again, and Ymir is like, I don't know if Ymir maintains his composure or not, but you see he doesn't speak up too much with a lot of prying eyes on him. The Genasi looks to you again, Velu. It's like, how about I come over here and get you something on the house?
What are you gonna get me?
Whatever you want, babe.
Oh, actually, Bella's just gonna like grab Ymir's hand and be like, actually, I lied to you. We're kind of boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah, we can't have that.
The Genasi turns their head confused at you and just like looks at Ymir. It's like, really? You two?
Yeah. Yep.
He like shakes his head in bafflement. Whatever. Suit yourself, airhead. And just like walks away.
Was that a slur? Bella looks at Ymir. Was that a slur?
I think it's a couple of slurs that I've heard today. That's some of them are new.
So we kill him.
No,
What?
these are things that are going to happen. I warned you about these.
Oh, okay.
And we like kind of like.
Bella's now gonna make a.
I'm not going
Bella's
to
now gonna.
Is Idris performing again? I don't even know what the.
I don't know. We should get Idris and
Aww.
everyone else.
You see, he just like stresses out. Mimosa, there's a big old guy, who's like walking by the front of the stage and peeking backstage.
What are you looking for?
Where's the Leonin at, huh? They playing again? And like kind of like looking, trying to like peek behind the scenes and like trying to walk back stage.
Maybe you should just wait and find out.
Oh man, don't be lame. And just like starts walking backstage.
Mimosa's gonna like grab his shoulder and like just look at him in the eye, like, man, just wait.
Like he kind of like rubs your shoulder. I was like, get off me, bro.
Dude.
He like looks you up and down.
Don't go back there.
I'm just gonna knock on the door and see if she's playing again. What's the big deal?
Here, let me ask. You wait here.
Nah, I always are gonna go. Back. Hey, watch it. He pushes you back, like pushes you like from your back towards like the wall. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw? Oh. 14. Is it dark back here?
As
oh, shit.
This individual pushes you into a dark corner, and Mimosa has been a couple weeks. The ichor starts draining from the eyes, and you try to catch it in your hands. What is the last response of Mimosa as they realize that they can't control this thing right now?
Why'd you have to do that?
A hand grabs onto your face to like hush you, and it just starts crawling back inside of your mouth, pulling your bones taut and tight as ichor drains to the floor. The dude walks up, it's like, huh, yeah, not gonna step that. Ah! There's a big scream. Father Cruz and Carnelian and Idris and Velu and Ymir hear this as there's a big like guttural scream from behind the stage.
Chris is gonna like immediately just fucking run to it.
Mimosa, what does the Tavern of the Phoenix Down see crawling to the stage?
A formation of like hands holding this dude.
Please, don't.
You're trying to interject?
Let go. Just like this big tear of the body in half. People start like bumping into each other, running and hitting one another. The guard who is at the door rushes in. What the heck is going on? We are going to do something here. This is gonna be kind of fun.
this is actually Velu's first time seeing Mimosa in this form.
Yes.
So, Velu is scared, shocked, and confused as to what the fuck's going on.
As that occurs, Idris, you hear from behind the door, Carnelian knocking on the back door. It is locked, Carnelian.
I go to the back door.
You hear a couple knocking on the back door. Carnelian, you're trying to get inside.
You said you open it?
Yeah, it just opens it.
Yeah, you open it. You see Carnelian, who kind of like rushes in.
We need to go. The guards are planning to kidnap you
Huh?
because of your magic.
Both of you at
Remember
this
how
point,
I said we don't like magic?
Uh-huh.
It's at this point
Hi.
that both you hear from beyond the room towards where the stage area is, this guttural scream of like this humanoid like man just like in this rip of like some type of tense, like it's almost like paper ripping that you hear as like a curtain it gets torn, and you hear like this big thump of a bunch of different thumps in the corner of the room hitting like all the different sides of the walls.
Is that a familiar sound to us? Would that be familiar?
Not to Carnelian Idris, no, because you guys weren't there whenever the first time it happened. You guys were in your.
Oh, we got put
This
fucking
crew-
down.
What is that?
Can you like do a sending or like a message or like anything to communicate with anybody?
Sure. I can send it. Who do you want me to send it to?
All of our party, just let's go through the back.
Sure.
Chrono's gonna
Yeah,
head towards the entryway.
she sends something to Father Cruz.
Yeah, you said pass ascending.
I have to count this. Father Cruz. Apparently, I am about to get kidnapped. Carnelian, myself, and we should all go. Meet us outside, please. Okay, bye.
You can respond, Father Cruz.
Does Cruz know what's happening with Mimosa? Because
Yes.
he's heard that sound of
This is
Cruz is
Mimosa.
going
You see
to-
your son on the
how many
stage.
words do I have? How many words do I
25.
have?
25. We have 25.
No, that's not one of them. That's Katie. That's Katie. Okay. Narender is out.
Oh.
I'm going to evacuate.
Mm.
Hide amongst the chaos.
She politely relays that to Carnelian, and then she looks him dead in the face. She goes, "We have to go back. We have to go in there."
What do you mean?
No, Cruz doesn't want her to come in. He
Oh,
wants her
never
to
mind.
He wants her to hide amongst the chaos of people evacuating and getting out.
Beautiful. Got it. The
Snatching
Neander's
one
out.
by one, you see the
So-
Narander starts to pull one of the closer audience members through. Mimosa, I need you to roll a 1d4. If you roll a 1 on this 1d4, you're snatching Raija.
Holy shit.
Ymir, what the
Get
fuck
in,
is
bro.
that?
Lock in.
Ymir, what is that?
That's my most.
Can Cruz try to tell people to get out? Can Cruz lead people to the exit?
People
Point
are
it,
there's
get
so
out,
it's
pushing them?
it's such a scramble in here, and no one knows what's going on, Father Cruz, unless you use an actual
no,
ability
you-
to do so. It's not people are scrambling.
Let's see. I have.
I'm also got it too.
Okay.
I have. What's it called? A missionary of peace, which is giving extra to persuasion. So because I have that, can I just persuade people to leave? Get out.
You would have to put
get out the
you'd have
door.
to put yourself in a situation where you're the center of attention. So
I'm screaming loudly, get the fuck out.
okay,
I'm trying to have the Narendra on me,
Okay.
looking at me.
that's what I'm asking. So when you do so, roll the persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
All right.
By the way, you do see Mimosa has picked up another fire genasi and is folding them in the air
31.
as multiple hands are crawling across the body. You see Black Icarus like like liquid like pouring across like the different fabrics on them, and they have
Let me
hands
guidance
across them.
myself.
Their faces
33.
covered, their mouth is being like
33
covered.
hit.
Oh yeah. You see a bunch of people who turn to you, like nod, and then rush towards the front door. You see one of the guards is like, "Camp down!" It's like, "Whoa, whoa!" And he's like being pushed out of the way by a big crowd as they're funneling out. Mimosa or this Nerander or whatever they are right now, they have another Genasi in their hands, and they look like they're like completely contorting their spine, like they're twisting them in the hands. This Nerander looks bigger than the last time you saw them.
Bella's scared.
Idris.
Can Cruz may tell Ymir to use daylight now?
Ymir looks over and he's like, yeah. And Ymir like goes out and he starts to cast daylight out. As he casts daylight in the area, I'm gonna have everybody who's within that range, which is Father Cruz, Velu, Father Cruz and Velu, and then basically any other patrons that are left in the bar. You two are also gonna make a saving throw for daylight to not be blinded.
What am I rolling?
Remember, you have a +4, Velu.
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
Let me check this real quick.
It better be wisdom.
I hope so. It's likely not, but we'll see.
It's probably gone.
Remember, you have +4.
Spells. Daylight.
Hiroshima.
Oh, well. never mind.
Nagasaki.
There's no save. It's literally just a bright fucking light in the center of the room. It's pretty interesting because you guys don't get blinded by it, but staring at it directly does, like, you can't like stare at it directly. It does like hurt your eyes to like see. That's just a normal occurrence. However, the big bright light is overtaking Mimosa. Mimosa drops the contorted body of a Genasi on the ground who looks injured and is like trying to get back up, and they seem to like kind of like back away. You see like a bright light on Mimosa's Neranderous form, seeing the full complexity of all these different like eldritch horrors like compiled into the ichor of this like beast, a transmutation of like the full form of what Mimosa even looks like remotely. It's scary. They push back against away from the light, and they just start making and just like make a weird like clicking sound, and then they start screaming like a actual human voice just starts screaming outside of the monster that is on the opposite side of this stage. Just this wail. It's like this big like screech out. It sounds like an actual just genuine person screeching out in pain and crying. It is hurtful, and they stare directly at you, Father Cruz, who had like yelled out first, but the blindness from Ymir, who holds the daylight in its place, they cast it, and they're holding that daylight there. You see that the Nerander kind of looks at it and just kind of stops like screeching at it.
Your ears look sad.
They look, the body wisps back and forth, like twitching in like this weird like form, trying to get out of the light's perspective but can't. And you see they bust back through the back wall of the stage platform backwards. Carnelian and Idris, you guys hear a big crash of wood and plank as a hole is made in the back wall of where your guys' dorm and room is. Idris and Carnelian, the Nerander has entered into your room.
Time for these.
In this
Hey.
quick,
Motherfuckers didn't evacuate.
in this quick 18 seconds of interaction that you guys had once had, now the Nerander is in the room. The lights are still on in the room, and it's like it's moving about the room with this wild rampage of like a wild animal. And you see the hands are grabbing onto anything that's in the room and taking it into itself. Like it's like pulling it and absorbing it. Wild hands spread across the room. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, great.
Okay.
No. 9.
Oh
Hey,
my
maybe use your
fuck.
advantage. Maybe use your advantage.
7. I'm gonna use that inspo.
I mean your inspo. Yeah, use your inspo, guys.
I'll use my inspo too.
Mimosa, you have a little bit of
God.
perception watching what's going on, but like not able to do
18?
anything.
13.
Carnelian, you find a moment where you look at Idris and you wonder to yourself, you know, maybe Velu would be doing better at this than I would, and then you snap back out of it, and the hand misses, not catching you. But Idris, for some reason, that same thought comes into your mind. It's like, I wonder if Velu's okay. And like, as soon as you think that moment, you get snatched by the waist by one of the hands, and it's gripping onto you.
Why am I
tightly.
thinking about Belu? First of all,
Because that's your inspiration. That's what the inspiration
I
originates
Can
from.
Carnelian-
Up, guys.
You're
I'm
right.
sorry.
Can Carnelian, in response to that, run over to Idris and use his realm warp thing?
In a moment, Idris, in the snatch of the hand being grappled, it is a couple of
It just
different
screams.
hands.
She screams.
Yeah, you got Father Cruz, Ymir, and Velu. You all book it, I suppose, to chase after the Narander, or no?
Can I? Yes. Could I use command on it?
The hole that burst through the wall, you cast command, and Ymir sends the daylight in to the room, being able to move it. Actually, the spell cannot be moved, so it's actually just ends up staying there. But he makes sure the daylight's like still staying
Yeah.
there.
Oh no,
But-
just command when it broke free and left, because it's a 60-foot radius.
Yeah. So it hasn't broken completely free of the whole entire area, but the light is still like pushing it against like towards the wall to run away. And as that's pushing it away from like the scene, Mimosa, you feel like your creature's hold on Idris. Idris, you take 4 bludgeoning damage just from being squeezed so hard from the hands that are like kind of like contorting and grabbing onto you from like basically every part of your limbs. Some big hands, some small hands, and it starts to cover your face a bit. There's a part of you that where your shoulder and your face starts to turn away from each other, where your face starts to turn right, but your body starts to turn left, and you can feel it kind of pulling against your neck. Tot, it's a little scary. Carnelian, in this moment, you rush up, and you touch. You go to do your echo shift, right?
Yeah, trying to only bring Idris.
I'm not sure if that's gonna work, but we'll find out. You do so. You echo shift, and you allow an opportunity where you have to grab onto Idris. So I'm gonna ask you to roll to hit with an unarmed strike. So your unarmed strike's gonna be your strength.
Okay. Holy shit, 22.
22. You grab onto Idris. And you echo shift, I imagine, in this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you send it. The Narander is following.
What do you mean Narendra is following?
As you
PG.
echo shifts and the hand grapples on, the creature just darts and touches onto the echo shift, following in, seeing the darkness that you're providing with this echo, sees it as an exit, and just touches it. And as that occurs, all 3 of the creatures that are in that room get sucked into the echo shift. Father Cruz, the command that you were about to send outwards, what was it going to be?
Calm.
Go ahead and make...
No, halt.
Oh, halt. Calm or halt?
Halt.
We'll find out. I'm going to make a charisma saving throw. I think it's a charisma saving throw, right?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah, it's Jover.
Okay. I'll roll it in the live roll. You guys do not want a 12 or higher. 5. The Narander going to reach into your echo shift, Carnelian. You see it start to follow you in, and there's a fear in your eyes as you remember Mimosa's attachment to this thing. And as it does so, you hear the mighty command of Mimosa's father from behind with a glowing daylight behind them. What does Father Cruz shout towards this?
Oh, just fucking stop!
Stop. And as it freezes in the moment, failing the save, it cannot follow you into the echo shift. You take Idris and you pop into your area. You two are safe for now. You guys see in the place of where Carnelian was a reaching out hand of the echo staying there as if it were a portal of some kind to get to Carnelian's location. The Narander stopped for a whole turn, not being able to do very much. Ymir comes rushing up to you, Father Cruz. It's like, Mimosa, get out of there! It's like he's shouting at the Narander to like reach out to Mimosa in some way. Mimosa, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
+4, remember I'm here, baby girl!
13 plus 4, 17.
A 17's not going to do it. As the
Okay, I'm using my advantage.
Okay,
I'm doing it again.
your
Writing
DC's pretty
fanfiction
high right
says
now.
19 plus 4.
23.
23.
23.
Oh, I agree.
Are you gonna be mad at me if I tell you that it doesn't beat it?
What?
After almost a month of not turning into a Narander Mimosa, this pent-up rage that you haven't been using very often, you used it just the other day. Otherwise, the stave off of this creature being able to feed, being able to do what it needs to do, overpowers your will. You hear the words of your father to stop, and you try to fight as much as you can. As the command spell wears off, Ymir, Velu, Mimosa, the daylight prevents the creature from chasing towards you, but doesn't stop it from trying to escape. As you see, the creature rams into the back of the wall, splintering itself, hitting into the back brick and mortar of the sandstone, trying to flee again.
Velu is at that point confused, but I think he would understand what's going on. Velu's gonna use lightning lore to like pull him into the because Velu's by the sunlight. Pull him in closer to the sunlight.
You cast lightning lore. It's a roll to hit, I believe, for you, correct? Or is it a save?
It's a strength saving throw.
Strength save. All right. Strength's pretty high on this thing. The save is a 16 to save.
I hate you. It succeeds.
It breaks from the strength. The lightning lure tries to wrap around Mimosa from the inside. You see Mimosa's hand kind of being pulled out for a second, but you see 5 other hands grasp onto the lightning lure and just tear it off, and your spell breaks apart. The back wall of stone breaks apart, and you see it crack and crumble as this thing is just ramming away from you. The daylight spell remains focused as Ymir's holding on to it, not in concentration, but he has an ability to do something else potentially. He just looks at you, Father Cruz, like, what should I do?
Cruz is going to summon his horse, shove Velu onto it, and then tell Ymir to follow with the fucking ice skating thing. I forget the name.
No, he has a carpet.
The carpet. Yeah, we can use the carpet. And he's just gonna tell them both, we're chasing it out of town.
Yeah, he jumps on his carpet and he's like, all right. And in that final moment, the back wall breaks apart. Mimosa and Narander both take off out through Nunbai, through the city, like actually like plunging through it. The lights of Nunbai like prevent it from going towards any major like businesses, but the remaining thing behind is Idris and Carnelian in their shifted area. A minute passes. Idris and Carnelian, you pop back into your position.
Okay.
You see that there's a big hole that basically leads from the back wall of the stage to the back of the whole entire tavern, and then where there is tracks of an elk that have chased after, and a couple steps and clattering of your friends who have made chase after whatever this thing is.
Okay. So, okay. Are you good, Idris?
I'm okay.
Okay.
You can go after them.
You're not gonna go alone. We should go after them, but trail behind. We need to get out of the city anyways because they're looking at us funny with our items.
All right.
Cornelia and Idris, you both step out. As soon as the two of you step out, you see that there are 4 guards posted at the back giant hole in the wall of this tavern who stare at you, Idris, and Carnelian.
And if you injured?
Some of them take a few steps forward.
Karn's going to place
These are
his
the same 4
echo
guards you
behind
saw.
him. Karn's gonna try to place his echo behind them and look at Idris.
Quick, now!
Get behind me.
And you hear a sound of like a little bit of like a high pitched thing coming from your ears, Cornelia and Idris. Both of you you blink like very heavily. Both of you need to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh God.
Accusers.
Dirty 20.
Now you're saving.
Oh, come on. Please. Please. This is 16.
Both of you
16.
save.
Holy shit.
In the effort of
What?
being targeted by a spell from on the rooftop, Cornelian, your head twitches as you realize a magical sense above you. You see golden robes, who are currently like looking down on you, not from Raija or any familiar face, just of a sorcerer of some kind, and a spell that's twin casted against both of you to prevent you from doing anything, and it fails. You see that a spell was attempted to be casted against both of you, and the spell flickers off. They look, their hoods pulled up. You don't see like the full features of a face, other than like the chin and nose of maybe a fire genasi underneath there. But you see that the robes are like kind of like out and casting towards your general direction. You're surrounded by guards and a sorcerer on the rooftop, from what your awareness is. You guys will start a combat soon. The rest of you, Mimosa, Father Cruz, Ymir, and Velu are making chase towards the Narander, who is reeking through the town. And Father Cruz and Ymir on the carpet. Want both of you to make. Who is on the carpet with Ymir?
No
Oh.
one.
No
Just
one.
Ymir.
It's
Yeah,
just
that was on the
Ymir.
horse.
And Velu's on the elk. And Father Cruz, you're also on the elk, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to lead it out of town. I guess my plan is using my glowy sword because it hates light, and I'm trying to have it want to like fucking delete me.
I want you to. This is what I'm gonna say. This is kind of a chase scene, but opposite. So to make gain against the creature that is Mimosa, you have to use a skill that is required for you to make chase and gain the upper hand. So how would you use a skill right now to basically distract and move it to a place that's better for, casualties and such?
I guess, I still want to go with persuasion, come get me. I'm the best target that you're ever gonna get. I'm the
persuasion.
guy that locked you away. Okay.
Can I help?
You will be helping on your own turn.
That's okay. I don't
Sounds
need help.
bad.
27.
A
I keep
20.
getting 19s on persuasion.
Holy moly. Yeah, the Narander, who is charging like rampantly through the town, looking at every corner of darkness and alley, tries to tuck into an alley, but there you are in your golden elk and bright sword and like this awe right there, and you like make this fiery face, Velu holding on behind, seeing like this like interposition between you and the creature just screeches at you. It turns the opposite way and starts going in a direction that's more desirable to reduce casualties, and you like charge them. Velu, you have an opportunity to try to help in some way, if you wish to make gain onto the creature to make sure you can like stay with it and not lose it.
Can I do lightning? No, never mind. Hold on.
Actually,
Man.
yeah. Do lightning ahead of it.
Lightning? What?
Ahead of it.
Ahead of it?
It wants to chase the light. It wants to destroy it. We want
It's
it out of
chasing a
town.
light?
Make a insight check, Velu. It's gonna be a tough DC.
Chris can just outright tell him, like, the Norander wants to snuff out light. We're ahead of it, right?
Yes, it's chasing at
we're
you now.
leading it. We are leading it away. We need to get it out of town and alone.
And it also can't catch up to you right now, Velu.
Yeah. So we just need to keep it on our trail. There's no point in biting it.
Oh, I see. Do you want me to still roll the insight?
What do you want to do?
What?
If you want to know
Velu
more, roll an
can't-
insight.
Velu can't do anything. Like,
tell me.
I don't have any light.
What do you?
'Cause
You see
said that
Ymir
any
is on the
spells
carpet
that-
in the air, and you see him sending out fire bolts like down below. As the speed of his carpet is a little faster than Father Cruz's elk. He's sending out fire bolts to like kind of like negate people from like interposing to the street, and he's like preventing people from like entering the street and getting hurt. And you see he's kind of like pushing out these things to like stop like anybody from going and getting like within the range. He's using guiding bolts and not guiding bolts, sorry. He's using like his sacred flame to create light sources to make a path for the creature to follow along with Father Cruz to not like keep it distracted. Mage hands, like you see he's like doing like different things to keep things safe up above.
I have something now. So Velu learned a little bit about Mimosa's like thing, and he learned that it's the Curse of Lichen. Can I make an intelligence check to see if remove curse will actually do something?
Sure.
Against. Okay. $14.
Remove curse.
Wait,
will
can I
do
guide it?
something here? Yeah, you can guidance if you want. It might give more insight.
Yeah, 1d4.
Uh, 16. 16. You're Jacob?
What was the total? Sorry.
16.
16. You feel confident that remove curse will have an effect on this creature. Whatever that effect is, you're not sure. Remove curse on something like an actual werewolf won't remove their curse permanently, but it does have a temporary effect that maybe would help. But you don't know what it is for this thing, but it could help.
Willow's gonna look at Father and be like, I have removed curse. Maybe. But I have to touch it. And maybe it'll do something. It will do something, but I just don't know what.
Once we're out of town, I'll try to get it to stop again. And we can try, but touching it is dangerous.
I know.
Can Cruz kind of reach out to Mimosa, like talk to it? Because last time he was able to like get it to calm down a little bit.
This thing seems like a different beast than what you encountered last time. There are parts of this creature that have grown larger and more canine almost. You see that the face of it is more like a hound than it is from what this amalgamation of hands and ichor was before. It's taking form of something, Father Cruz, and it's not your son.
How far are we from getting out of town?
You're almost there. With everything you guys are doing, it'll be a few seconds. Idris and Carnelian, you have an option here. I'll allow you to roll initiative and do some combat, which with an unnumbered amount of people, or you can try to run, which you'll give into the chase and follow Father Cruz, Ymir, and Velu in their path to try to catch up to them and lose these guards behind you. You can make one of the two options here.
How many guards? You said unnumbered, but how many are seen?
You have ID'd 5 guards, 4 on the floor and 1 on the rooftop. This guard, quote unquote, being a sorcerer. You don't know what else is out there.
Karma will look to Idris and he'll grab his gun.
We're doing this.
All right. If you guys are gonna do it, go ahead and both of you roll initiative for me.
All right.
No! 4!
19.
Or 19. Okay.
Who is it
Be
going to
right back real
bless
quick.
Ymir, Velu, and himself?
Okay. You guys you can
Great.
bless yourself. You guys are gonna basically be able to make way for this Nurander to make it out of town without causing any severe casualties. But because Cornelia and Idris have opted to stay back and fight, you guys are not going to be able to return at this point to go try to help them. So you guys will leave the scene.
Oh no, it's fine. I plan on staying out of town for a little bit.
All right, cool. We'll remove you for a moment. And just for the sake of purposes, Ymir is still tracking on with you guys to chase after Mimosa. Just FYI, that's where
Yes.
Ymir is. I'm just letting you guys know.
Yes.
He is in the air on the carpet, like still doing damage control, making sure people don't like interchange the path. Cornelia and Idris, top of the round is a surprise round. 2 more sorcerers reveal themselves from the other rooftops around.
Oh, God.
You guys are going to make 2 more intelligence saving throws. So
2 in a row?
one and then the other.
22 for the first one.
All right. And then for Cornelia.
And a 16 for the second.
Okay.
I think he said he would be right back.
Okay. Cool. Idris, again, spells being cast at you. You're saving from them. They're not taking into effect. You see that the attempt to slow you is maybe coming in play, or maybe something else is occurring, but it's affecting your ability to move your body. You break through it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We'll see what Carnelian has. You do see, though, that there are 4 guards who are interposed with you in the same initiative. They are trying to figure out basically what their next step is. I think Carnelian might take the first initiative, though, with his roll, so we'll see.
Probably.
We'll find out, because I'm rolling the initiative for the guards. Interesting. Meanwhile, people of those who are making chase still outside the city, we'll cut over to you guys real quick until Dion gets back. Oh, he's back.
I'm
Never
back.
mind. You're back. Haha. Cornelia, I need you to make 1 intelligence saving throw.
Oh.
The surprise round of 2 sorcerers revealing themselves on the rooftops.
7.
Okay.
But I'm assuming that fails, so I can use my
You can use your second wind. I think that's only for
Yeah.
ability checks, though. I think is it also for second? We've had this discussion before, but I can't remember.
I think you're right. It might be forget where you look for this.
It's in your features. I'm looking at it right now. I'm trying to. Second wind.
Ability checks, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't work for saving throws.
Okay.
So, you feel the effect of a slow spell hitting you.
What does that do?
You take a -2 pendency to your AC,
Okay.
and to dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
You can't use reactions.
Okay.
And on your turn, you can either use an action, a bonus action, either an action or a bonus action. You cannot use both.
Wow. Guys, whatever this spell is, that's a must-have. Okay.
Slow. You can make another saving throw at the end of your turn, which it is your turn right now. As the the other sorcerer gets to go. Seeing. Oh yeah, so there was 2 twin spells cast out for both of you. The second round they casted just at Idris, so yeah, that's fine. We're good. You are slowed, Idris. You are not slowed. You see Carnelian's moving in a motion that's a lot slower. His fur and everything like that is like in a pace that's not aligned with the current pace of the night. He is affected by a spell. Top of the round, it is you, Carnelian. You are slowed. You may make an action or a bonus action.
Okay. We've rested since the Medusa, right?
Yes.
Long rested, right?
Yeah.
It's been like 3 days.
Yeah, you guys.
Okay,
you
yeah.
guys are fine.
I'm just making sure to reset my sheet
Yeah, you're good.
because I guess I didn't do that. How would action surge work if I were to use a bonus action?
You can only take an action. So, but action surge doesn't give you a bonus action. It gives you another action.
Right, but if I were to bonus action on my first one and then action surge, and then could I go into actions after that?
I think the way I would see it is if you bonus action and then you choose to action surge to gain another action, for the slow spell specifically, you are only allowed to make one action. So it'd be a waste of your action surge.
I can't use action surge at all.
You can, but
While
it would be a
being slowed.
waste because you only get one action because of the effect of the slow spell.
But I have 2 attacks per action, so that's fine. Never mind.
Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or range attack during its turn as well.
Okay.
Just in case that's a factor.
Yeah, that's definitely a factor. Karn's gonna look over to Idris and kind of like low tone whisper, not whisper, just low tone so they can't hear it. Kill the mages first.
Slowly it comes out of your mouth. Carnelian, a lot slower than you anticipate towards Idris. As your mouth and voice carries over a lot slower than it does before.
Does that reduce my movement at all?
For slow? Make sure. I don't think it reduces your movement. I don't believe so. You can still move.
Weird. Got it.
Right?
Yeah. Karn, I also wanted to say that Karn tried to prep his echo before combat, if you remember that.
Yes, you can have
He
your echo out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Carnelian
Your speed is halved. I do apologize.
Okay. I was about to say, being slowed and my speed is reduced
I didn't read that part. It was
weird.
it was the first thing. Your speed is slowed. Like your speed is halved is the first thing it says. I'm like, I just skipped that part.
That's not the cool part. Karn's going to, I guess, try to shoot a mage.
Yeah.
The mage that casted slow on him.
Yeah. You make an action. Go ahead and roll.
Well,
go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. There's no disadvantage for that or anything.
Nope. You're just slowed.
Okay.
They'll have to roll concentration if you hit though.
Oh, it's a concentration.
It is.
22. Does that hit?
That does hit. They are going to take the damage. Roll the damage.
Okay. With my flintlock, 12 damage. Piercing.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a d20. here for their concentration. I'm putting the live roll. Their bonus to their con is +4 for their concentration. So you're looking for a. You're looking for a. If they roll a 6, basically, then they break the concentration. No,
Okay.
sorry. If they roll a 5 or lower, they break the concentration. Yeah, they roll a 10, so they stay focused on slow.
Okay. I guess. Damn.
Yeah, there's not much else you can do. I think that's almost the end of your turn unless you want to move half your movement somewhere.
I guess. Does it seem like they have to have line of sight for me to be slowed?
No.
Okay.
It looks like the spell
I
they
guess-
cast was an area of effect that would have hit both you and Idris.
How far are the like guards in front of us? Like the 4 on the ground.
Maybe like 30 feet. Like they're closing in. They're like 20 to 30 feet away from you at this point.
Okay, I guess I'll use half of my movement to back up.
Yeah. Are you backing back up into the tavern? Because that's the only way where a guard isn't right now.
Would I have line of sight on that wizard
lose sight.
on the roof? Ugh.
It's a tough situation.
I guess Karn walks forwards.
You walk forwards with a gun kind of still pointed up at the sky. You hear from the sorcerer above you. It's like, make it quick and drop everything. We don't have to end anybody today. And they say this out loud. To now, the guards that get to go.
Let me roll my save again.
Oh yes, roll your it's an intelligence save. Sorry.
Intelligence. 16.
16 saves. As at the
Yes.
end of your turn, you feel the slowness spell take off the load, and
Fernando's gonna crack
take
his
notice.
neck.
Cracks his neck and is like, the sorcerer above says, "The spell's dropped. Quickly. We don't have much time." Idris and you see 4 of these guards rush up. 2 rush up to Carnelian, and 2 rush up to Idris. They're gonna attempt to grapple you both. With advantage on the
Okay.
ability to grapple both of you, they're going to roll grapple, which is just a roll to hit.
Okay.
A 16 to hit you, Idris.
Nope.
The 2 guards are unable to. Well, actually, I guess both of them get the attempt to grapple. No, one of them used the help action. Doesn't matter. Basically, one of them was helping to grapple, so they do not get a chance to grapple you. You are surrounded, Idris. And then the Carnelian.
Okay.
Before they grapple me or like attempt to grapple me, because I walked forward, does any of them pass me so I get an opportunity attack?
There's no one passing you. There was 2, like, you guys are surrounded. Like, it was a circle of surrounding you guys, basically. So no one's really
Got it.
passing you. A 20 to grapple you, Carnelian.
Yeah, that does that.
You feel your hands and arms wrapped around by a sluggish genasi. That's this big imposing figure just arm bars your arms behind your back. And then the other one just gives you like a gut punch, to restrain you back even more. You just take the hit, not any damage, just like a full blow to the chest. And the guy who has you grappled is like, "Quick, confiscate the items."
Okay.
Idris, it is now your turn.
Cool. Ooh, what am I gonna do? Sorry, I thought I had like an idea, and now I'm like, how am I gonna get through this here?
You are not grappled. You are surrounded. There are sorcerers in the rooftops, and there is 2 friends that are not 2 friends, 2 guards that are currently grappling Cornelian and look like to be restraining them soon.
She's gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on one of the guards surrounding her.
Okay. This is a
It'll be a level 3, so it's a wisdom saving throw.
natural 20 on the
God
guard.
damn it.
They
That's okay though.
they still take
They
damage.
still take
Yeah.
they still take damage.
Guards aren't necessarily too bulky here, but they do have some constitution.
You takes 8. They take 8 damage though.
They stay standing. They
Cool.
look hurt though. Like it definitely, whatever you did is making their eyes and nose bleed, and they just like they spit it out of their mouth and look at you, and then they seem more frustrated.
And I'm also going to use my Mantle of Majesty as a bonus action. And I cast command towards the 2 guards grappling Carnelian.
Okay.
Let's see here.
For command, I believe it's 1 creature unless you're upcast.
It is. It is 1. But she'll scream drop.
If you want to cast at 2nd level, you can cast it to 2 instead of 1.
Sure, we'll swap it up to 2.
That I'm just giving you an option.
Beautiful.
Yeah, drop. They're gonna make wisdom saving throws. I'm gonna roll this in the dice roller because this is a clever use. Their wisdom is not super high. They have a +2 to their save for wisdom. So here's the first one. A 4.
Fail.
Both of them need to drop their grapple for Carnelian to be free. So that's just a note here. And a 20 for the save. So one of them drops the grapple and drops, and then the other guard's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like dropping to the floor. He's like, "She told me to drop. I gotta." Like he's just like stuck, and the other guy's like restraining the guy from behind you. Carnelian still restraining you from behind. You're no longer unable to like try to break free, basically, because of this. It just has created an opening for you on your next turn.
Okay.
Now, Idris, is there anything else you wish to do?
No, that's it. That's all I can do.
I'm not going to be tedious here and say you weren't allowed to cast 2 spells on the same turn for doing command and also doing it, but you have your Mantle of Majesty.
First of all,
so
it's
just
Mantle
saying.
of Majesty. No,
I know.
it literally says without casting.
I know. I'm just saying, in a reference of that, upcasting it shouldn't be right, but I think it's cool that you could, so you should do that. Anyways, moving on. The next in the initiative order for you guys right now is the sorcerers, who take the rear end of initiative. 3 sorcerers on the rooftops. They stare at you, Idris. One of them points at you and says, "Please be silent for the night," and just points at you. You hear a familiar sound. And you look up at the sorceress, gold barbs of clothing. You see Raija, one of the sorcerers above.
No.
She points down. You need to make another saving throw. This one. I forget which ability it is.
I think it's wisdom.
I'm not sure which one yet. Wisdom save.
I knew it.
Not intelligence.
Fuck. 7.
7. You fall asleep.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, there's no roll hit points in the new sleep spell, guys. Idris, you drop to the floor. You don't. There's no concentration you hold for command, but Carnelian, you do see Idris get targeted with a spell, and you see a sorcerer above concentrating on sleep towards Idris.
Okay.
And you see it is Raija, the same one that you were paying attention to and perceiving in the tavern. The other 2 sorcerers look over towards you, Carnelian. One of them is going to try the same thing. Stop resisting, and just points at you. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Not fucking 20. 22.
I'll say with this, tell me how you bob your head out of the way and make the guard that's holding you from behind fall asleep.
Watching Raija put Idris to sleep, putting my attention up to the top, he's gonna see the same kind of like looking spell, assuming, being thrown in his direction as kind of kicking off the guard that dropped before to make the other guard spin to his back towards the guys on the roof so it hits him.
Yeah. You full on like, you know that move where it's like, I don't know if you watched The Emperor's New Groove before, but like lock arms together with one another and like push each other off to like get to the wall. You do that, but like you completely like 180 the guy into the spell, and he gets hit with sleep, and now he's like lacked on your back, just falls to the ground. You hear the frustration of a sorcerer above. It's like, this one's clever. We're running out of spells, and you see the last sorcerer's like, don't worry, I got it, and just sends another spell your way. They're gonna cast another slow on you, Carnelian. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Last one. If you make it through here,
7.
you are slowed again as a moment for moving forward. It's like this fast, gone slow moment. You're getting vertigo from how fast and slow you've been moving.
Oh.
It is your turn though.
I was gonna try to shoot the person that slept Idris, Raja.
All right, take a shot. Roll to hit.
Okay. Let me also take a look at my. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Shooting at Raja. 21.
21. They throw a shield up. You see a magical shield of reaction just throw up hexagonal like patterns of red, and your bullet just banks off of it. She just like looks at you. That was your action.
Karn's gonna use the movement that he can't. Would I take opportunity with the guy being dropped and
No.
the other one being asleep?
The guy they don't get their turn yet, so you don't take opportunity from them.
Okay. Karn's going to get closer towards Idris.
Yeah, you get up to 5 feet close to Idris. You guys are already pretty close to each other.
I mean,
with movement in your
what
action,
else
that's
can
all
I
you can
do being
do. Yeah,
slowed?
that's it. You are still under the effect of slow. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
It's intelligence because they're using a different feature.
21.
21. You save from your slow again. It's exhausting to have to beat this out every single time, Carnelian, but you shake it off again. Next up on the initiative is the guards. The guard who's under the command is still going to follow the command till the end of their turn. So they're still dropping things. Like they're starting to pull things out of their pockets and throw it onto the ground. The one who is asleep will remain asleep until the sorcerer drops their spell on their turn. And then the 2 guards who are over by Idris, who did not catch Idris, are now going to move over to you, Carnelian.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to try to restrain you. You have let's see. We'll find out. 2 rolls to hit against you with advantage.
Both advantage?
They're both trying to grapple. One of them's giving advantage to grapple. I would assume that an 18 hits.
18 does hit.
So the guards grapple you. Idris is asleep on the ground. And you are slowed. It's not looking hot.
I'm not slowed anymore.
Oh, you're not slowed anymore. Okay, then I will run this through one more round to your turn. We'll see where you get at. Because all the sorcerers are about to cast sleep on you. Except, 2 of the sorcerers are about to cast sleep on you while you're grappled.
Okay, does that mean advantage?
You wouldn't have advantage on the spell save. I don't know why you would.
I mean, for them.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. No, because it is a save. Never mind.
Yeah, it's just a save for you. So you're going to make 2 wisdom saving throws. So, up to 2. So the first one.
You want me to make it now?
Yes, please. Because it's their turn, and they just can't go because they're asleep.
Lock in. Uh-huh. 9.
Carnelian, a gun pointed upwards towards the mages, ready to fire at them, finds itself slack as you kind of look at your hand, slowed already and surrounded. Your eyes get heavy as you look down at Idris on the ground. You fall next to them face to face, and your eyes fall to slumber. We're going to stop your guys' attack turn right there, out of your initiative, and move back to the group who is approaching the outside of town. You guys rushing forward.
Actually, sleep has 2 saves.
Sleep is a saving throw.
And you have to save 2 times, or you are permanently asleep. You get like incapacitated. You get like down the first time, and then if you fail the second time, you are truly asleep.
Okay, then you know what? If you're gonna actually me,
Oh.
Idris, make a wisdom saving
okay.
throw, please.
I'm sorry,
Holy shit,
guys. I'm
Katie.
sorry. I'm sorry.
The combat-
I'm trying to save
We'll
us.
find out because there's still a
Oh,
sorcerer.
7.
They are permanently asleep.
Bye.
In the turns that will pass, then, since we're being technical, the next up on the initiative after Idris is the 3 sorcerers. They have 1 spell left. They see Carnelian is asleep, so they're going to one of them is going to drop from the rooftop, and they're going to start casting a spell towards Idris, who is permanently asleep. And it looks like they're casting a ritual type spell. Carnelian, you have to make your wisdom saving throw, your second one, to try not to fall asleep permanently.
Okay. 21?
Your eyes squint tight. You feel the presence of 4 guards around you on the ground. You are prone. And you are still slowed.
I'm not slowed.
Oh, yeah, you saved from your slowness. Apologies. But it seems as though you're not perceived in attention to, as 4 of them are now talking above you while you're on the ground. It looks like they're preparing a spell onto Idris, and your eyes blink open very slowly.
Okay. Is it my turn then?
One,
Like I can use all my...
you also still have 1 guard that's restraining you specifically. Like, you're on the ground and restrained, but you're awake.
I'm on the ground restrained? What is...
So basically, a guard was grappling onto you, right? And you fell asleep.
Uh-huh.
So they're still grappled onto you, and you're still asleep in their arms. Like, but you fall down, and they're still holding onto you on the ground. So like basically, they're taking a knee beside you, and they have your arms like and locked you down to the ground. But it's just 1 guard. The other 3 are surrounding you, and it looks like one of the sorcerers is casting like some ritual type spell around Idris.
Okay. What does the restrain condition do?
You're not restrained. You're grappled, so you can
Grappled.
still attack the person holding you, but it's a melee attack.
I'm gonna swap places with my echo.
Oh, where do you swap pages? Where do you put the echo?
The echo was behind all the guards on the ground beforehand, and they have not moved since.
Yes.
So I will kind of go behind everybody.
Yeah, you swap. The echo now on the ground where the person was holding you at. It's like,
Which of the mages said that they were low on spells? Or
there's still 2 mages on the roof. One of them had said it. The one on the ground is Raja, who's currently like has a shield up and is currently casting a ritual type spell.
shield up?
Yeah, they have a reaction shield up. Still, from their last turn.
Oh. Okay. And there are, I mean, did that guard that was, because we're doing the actually sleep thing, was that guard on the ground? Did he wake up or not?
The one that's then being commanded, yeah, he's gotten up at this point.
Not the commanded one, but the one that got hit by the sleep spell that I didn't.
Oh yeah, they dropped the spell as soon as it went to the next round. Like, he just got back up.
Okay. So it's a 7v1.
It's not
Would you
looking
like me to
good.
run actually
Is
again help
going
you?
to...
What do you got, Kat? What do you got for me?
You can wake up Idris.
You can use an action to wake up Idris. That is true. But you would have to
Would
break
shooting
through.
her wake her up?
If they take damage, they will wake up.
And would I get advantage on hitting them because
They're prone, so any ranged attack is disadvantage.
a ranged attack is disadvantage? But I was next. Okay.
You echo. You already have
My
chosen
AC is
to.
really high.
Yes. I was next to him, and then I echo shifted, but my echo is near them.
Yes, your echo is prone on the ground. Yes,
Okay.
and grappled technically.
Okay.
It will have disadvantage on any attacks it tries to make other than against the grappler. So
But can it make an attack
It
onto
can.
something else?
it can, but it's gonna be a disadvantage.
Okay, and the echo's next to Idris. Oh. Okay. Don't hit me. Mm, okay. I'm at a torn. It's
What do you want
so
to do?
hard.
What do you want to do, Dion?
This is such a hard decision because there is a small chance where Carnelian could salvage this fight. But there's another, I could probably get away from this situation. But would Carnelian leave Idris? He could leave Idris and get help from the people, but
Your theme music is playing right now.
thank you. I'm sorry it's taking so long. This is a hard thing to choose.
If it makes you feel better, the cutscene's playing of like 5 different backstories of what you've done in the past.
Holy shit. If we're going off of what Karn has done in the past,
What do you do now? Is what the question is.
is anyone holding Idris? It's just a ritual spell on
It
her?
looks like Idris has been ungrappled, and they are casting a spell in Idris's specific location.
Okay. How hard would it be to pick up Idris?
You would have to interpose yourself between a bunch of guards.
Would they would they have an opportunity to grapple me?
You do not know.
Oh.
Your swap with your echo was a bonus action, I believe.
Correct.
So you have an action and a movement. And an action surge.
And feline agility.
Whatever you want to do. This is level 6, dog. Let me know.
Okay, if I were to run over to
I'm not going to negotiate with you anymore, Dion.
Okay, I understand. Karn is going to feline agility.
Okay.
That is a free action.
Yes.
How far is? Probably like 30 feet.
Yeah, it would be 30 feet because you would put your echo out to the side 30 feet. It's maximum distance.
Karn is going to run over to Idris.
Okay.
Trying to avoid the guards and whatnot.
Okay.
Hoping his echo distracting them. Running over to Idris, he's going to try to pick Idris up.
Okay. You burst through the 4 different guards, these large genasi fire genasis. You see the sorcerer who's focusing on the spell looks over Raja. They stressed, like still focusing on the spell but not being able to do anything in their moment. They look up at the sky and say, "Somebody take care of him!" And like they're trying to do something. You pick up Idris. You don't even have to roll for it. You get to pick them up.
I'm going to use another 30-foot movement running further into the building.
You're going to
So
take a
I break
couple
the line of
opportunity
sight
attacks
of the
here.
wizards.
You're going to take 4 opportunity attacks here. One of them.
Can I hold on?
Go ahead and say.
Um,
Go ahead and say.
Hold on. I'm going to action surge. What is it? Dodge or disengage?
Disengage, but I will let you know these guards are sentinels, so they
I don't know
ignore disengages.
what would dodge do.
Dodge would be disadvantage on the attacks.
Okay, I'm going to action surge dodge then.
Let me make sure about sentinel real quick. I think it changed in 2024. Let me make sure. Sentinel. Immediately after a creature takes fire, takes the disengage action or hits a target other than you and attack, you make an opportunity attack. Yeah. So they are sentinels, and they will still be able to hit you. So you're gonna do dodge.
Yeah, I'll do dodge so they have disadvantage.
Okay. And then you're gonna use your other action to get the fuck out of dodge.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run, like I said, run deeper into the building so it breaks the line of sight of the mages.
Okay. Here we go. This is the moment. If one of them hits you, Carnelian, you will be stuck with 0 movement.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll this all in the dice roller. All at disadvantage. They each get a +6 to their hit.
Holy shit. Okay.
Just letting you know.
And all 4 of them hit, even though one of them's grappling my echo?
That's true. Only 3 will hit. Because he wouldn't know to let
Okay.
go of it and try to fight you. He just wouldn't know that. He doesn't know if the echo's dangerous or not. So yeah, one of them's holding the echo, so you get 3 that are going to opportunity attack you.
Okay.
Here's the first. A 12 to hit.
Okay, miss.
You dodged a 19. An 18 on the second.
Fuck. That hits.
And the other one is also going to, because it is a reaction for whenever you take the disengage, so it is also going to hit you. Or try to. 9. So yes, the middle one hits. Your speed is reduced to 0. You're also going to take some damage here. This one's carrying a longsword specifically. Both hands. Oh, that's not right. I'm just gonna delete that. That's not right. I don't know. I was rolling a d20. 9 damage total to you, Carnelian. Slashing from this longsword, and you are stuck in your position.
Is it just for my turn?
Your speed is reduced to 0 until your next turn. Oh, 0 for the rest of the current turn. So
Okay.
it will stop once the turn is ended.
Okay. I want to say that's all I can do.
Okay. At the end of your turn,
And-
go ahead.
Eh.
Anything else?
Would it have been my action to pick up Idris?
I said that you were able to pick up your Idris to do so. You were using your action to dodge and an action to use the rest of your movement.
Oh
to
no, I
dash.
wouldn't have need to use my dash
Yeah, so
because
dodge.
I had
So you
feline
do
agility.
still. So that if you are action surging right now in this moment, yes, you have an action.
Okay. Can I use my action to wake up Idris without having to roll to hit
You
her?
100% absolutely can, because as part of the spell, you can use an action to wake them up. Holding Idris in your arms, you shake her awake. Idris, you're awakened by Carnelian holding you in his arms, and you are surrounded.
Huh? Oh, great. Thanks. Appreciate that.
All right.
That is all I can do.
Yeah, your guys' combat will now continue, but it is not looking great for the two of you. We're going to stop right there for now for the session. We're going to take a break.
Okay.
We'll come back to what's going on with Father Cruz and the rest of the crew. Thanks for Kat for being my greatest op. But good news
He's going to fucking kill me. I'm dead.
Hey, man, it's your son.
I'm gonna die.
It is your son, bro.
Jacob is going to fucking make sure that he can smite my ass.
I'm fine. Being honest is more important than living, in my opinion.
Oh.
So I'll see you guys back in 15. So see you at 30 past, and we'll have a good old fun time. Figure this shit out. Who we got? Roll call. Do I got a cat? Oh shit, my audio's not on. Do I have a cat with
That or
me?
the tabaxi.
Maybe.
Katie, present. Do I have a Pakatu?
Oh,
Do I have an ally?
I just got here.
No
Yo, ally,
allies.
you here?
No allies, unfortunately.
Ailey, you here? Ailey?
Huh? Don't ever
Huh?
pronounce my name like that.
You're my heroic ally.
I could call Dion
God.
Donnie.
I didn't think about
I fuck with the Donnie.
I was just gonna call him Dion because I was bored. But like,
Yeah, I'll just call you Donnie from now on.
and then we got a
I fuck with Donnie.
we got Zop. We got a Zop here.
Since birth.
So Zop is O's. The J silent.
It's just that's an English A. Zop.
Zom.
Zop.
I'm gonna leave this fucking VC and never
Oh,
come back.
Zop,
Let's get
Zop,
started
Zop.
then before you we'll transition you to Valoo.
No, my fucking god.
Back to the world we live in. Do I have a scene for this or no? Sure. Out back into the outskirts of Nunbai, we have Father Cruz, Velu, and Ymir. You guys are making way of chase to the commander, and well, the commander is making chase to you at this point, and you have dragged it out into the sands, where it is entangled with three of you. Ymir in the air is pretty safe, but Father Cruz and Velu, this creature is gaining onto your trail. The elk that you ride upon is only so fast, but the Norander moves much more quickly in the dark as it makes a wide berth around you to stay in the darkness and loom around.
If it gets
Can
too
I-
fast. Oh, okay, you do your thing first.
Can I talk to my Norander while I'm inside of it?
You've never tried, but you can try.
Okay, swag.
Tell me, Mimosa, what interaction do you try to have with this creature?
I'm gonna tell it that it's safe and it just needs to leave. It doesn't need to attack anybody anymore.
Devoid of voices to speak back to you, the feelings of fear push back. There's something more afraid than what you're speaking, and as you try to provide this word of encouragement, all you can feel is a restraint on you, being like a seatbelt holding you in for the ride. You don't feel as though you have a very big lack of control in this creature right now, and it's prevalent that the amount of times it's been out within the last few phases has been, it's almost like pushing a rat back into the back corner of a cage and taunting it, and now it's free and it doesn't want to have a chance to be stuck again. You can feel like it's also having the experience of the reins being free right now, which is scary to you.
Okay. I'm gonna offer it, see if we can work something out then.
This moment, Father Cruz, you're being made chase. You see the creature is like shaking in its own head, like in weird like conflict, and it stops chasing. It stucks. It like stops moving. You see its many creatured like palms turn to the sand and dig fingers into it. You see eyes inside of its mouth, kind of convoluting, convoluting inside of it, all turning and narrowing towards itself, blinking, all in different unanimous positions. Velu, this might be an opportunity to touch it. Since it
Bruce?
stopped.
Could Cruz don't know if this would fuck it up. Cast hold person on it.
No.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'll just calmly approach it. I'll just cautiously like, hey, it's me. We had those good times.
You
It's your dad.
It's very schizo when the light comes near it from your elk and your sword. As soon as you bring any type of light
I'll put my
source
sword
into it-
away.
Okay. Ymir above loses sight of you guys, with your light source now gone and him being up in the air. Without a visual light source to deem you, he is going to be having a hard time to see you from the distance he's at.
Velu, is Father Cruz next to it?
Father Cruz has pulled the elk up
You're on my
next
horse.
to it.
Are we next to the
You have to,
creature?
as soon as the sword went away and the light went out, the creature no longer reared back from you, and it's currently standing still but twitching in different contortions of like movement in the dark. It is idle. It almost looks
Valu-
stagnant.
Velu's gonna blade sing before he walks up and slowly says, we'll be okay, and not getting too near it, but you said there was like tentacles around.
There's
So he'll try to, like-
tendrils, yeah, they're wisping Icarus tendrils that flare out from it.
He's gonna grab one of the tendrils and cast remove curse.
Roll to hit.
Roll the head.
It's a melee attack, theoretically, because you need
How
to
is
touch
that a
them,
melee?
and they will be resistant to it. So roll to hit. You can use your spell attack modifier.
Okay. I am blessed to.
Mm-hmm. Which affects your saving throws, not your attack rolls. But you still have a inspiration roll for adding to an attack too. So
Use your inspiration for today.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my inspiration for today.
okay.
19.
You have an option here, Zap. You feel the target of 3 separate curses, all at the same time.
Do I know the difference?
That's what I'm going to ask you. Which one would you target? Would you target... I'm going to say this. Your remove curse will not tell you what the curses individually are. But I will say that Velu, you can tell that there's one that affects the mind, one that affects the body, and one that affects basically this whole like there's one for the mind, one for the body, and there's another one for another thing that you're unfamiliar with. But I will say, depending on how you choose here, will affect how Mimosa may get targeted too. So it might hurt Mimosa also. So if you are, since you already declared you're casting Remove Curse, let me know how. Let me know what Velu wants to see. What does Velu want to see and try to remove, like in an effort? What do you think Velu's whole thing right now is like? Is he trying to get Mimosa back or trying to make this thing go away?
Trying to get Mimosa back.
Okay. A curse ends, but not the one that you anticipated, as you now learn there are 3 separate curses inside of Mimosa at this time. Now 2, though. This one, easily breakable, though. The other 2 seem very, very difficult. Very complex. Mimosa, you can make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Okay, guys.
+4. I'm there.
Your DC for this is 20.
Okay.
It has lowered significantly.
Shit.
No.
13.
To be 18.
18.
18. Velu, you place your hand for a while, and Remove Curse itself is its own spell that takes time. The instantaneous casting of Remove Curse unlocks a spell that was placed upon Mimosa, modify memory. And in this moment, Mimosa, you are going to be living the scene, and Velu is going to be a spectator of the scene. As he gets to unlock the memory alongside you. So Mimosa,
nice swag.
so Mimosa and Velu now exist in a completely different scene with one another. All this happening within the span of 6 seconds for the two of you. And now I get to pull up notes. Velu, it's cold. There's no snow in the air, but you can definitely tell the trees are dead and had a snowy winter has passed. You feel a chill of frost as it hits your feet, and you stand in a snow pile of something of cold and briskness, and you see an ice lake across from you. Across the way on this ice lake, you see a hut, a type of building across in the ice lake. And walking in the direction is a dragonborn woman, about maybe your size, and a small infant that looks like a small version of Mimosa. Everything's in grayscale for you, basically. Mimosa, you're living this scene in full.
So I'm just a kid being held.
Yeah, you do not. Also, you would not see Velu in this instance, but Velu, you are a spectator of the scene, and you can move and perceive as you wish.
If I'm the kid, I'm chewing on my tit.
I'm just gonna stay like close by Mimosa and just watch. Is there anything else that happens?
You keep moving forward to follow?
Yes.
You walk forward. The snow crunches under your feet as if you're there. You look behind you, no path follows. You feel this outsider perspective. Mimosa, you walk beside your mom, Lily.
I'm holding her hand.
Yeah, you're happy to be wherever you are. Mimosa themselves, like actual Mimosa, is also experiencing this. So they're also kind of a spectator near Velu, but in a holistic view, like of controlling the memory all around. So Mimosa can feel things still in this moment at the same time. But in playing the scene, you hear the door knock, Velu. You're not near it, but you hear it knock as if it was ringing in your own head and you were next to the door. You hear it knock. The door opening. Opening up from within. Protecting the child and mother. The duty of a father whom abandoned you in your vulnerable moments. The misery is so tasty. I could help your son. The door opens wider. Come inside and tell me what your heart fears most. You see a grip tight from your mother's hand, Mimosa, and you look up. You're curious and unsure of what the situation is in Velu. You feel that same heated words hit the back of your neck. And it's soon enough where the scene enters into the side of the cabin and you are forced into the scene, Velu, standing there as a corner perspective. Lily shushes you, Mimosa, like to keep you quiet. You see, this is the moment, Mimosa, where your memory was modified by your mother. As a hand waves over your eyes and you feel glistened upon. This whole memory at this point is brand new to you. Lily lashes out at the hag. You witch! What did you say to my son? You wish for your only boy to heal your misery? I thought this gift of your pathetic begging. He will only remember your dedication, and not your shame. My first of many things I can give to you. I hear you're powerful, terrifying. You trick everyone who enters this place into horrid traps. Yes, I reveal the truth in people. Truth that is terrifying and cannot be accepted. For this, I am horrible. Velu, the eyes peer to the corner and stare at you almost through you. You see the witch kind of like pushing forth as an old hag reveals themselves. This wintry ice hag comes over to the corner and grabs something through your body. You see, like, interposed with the face of them, a hag like kind of grabs something from behind you and holds it in their mouth. They take it, open a jar, and put something into their mouth and just start chewing on it. You hear like crunching of like different bits inside of their mouth because just being interjected in the same place as them. Disgusting. Tell me then, hag, what can you do to protect my son? They see to destroy him. The gods no longer reach to us, but my father will purge him as an omen in the hope for atonement. Yes, you are your father's crushing disappointment.
Oh.
He would seek to destroy your creations as a deed of righteousness. And just kind of walks over to like her little crook area where she has like a cobbled pot of something. She just tosses whatever she chewed and spits it into the cauldron and just starts turning it very slowly. How do I protect my son? And she like is on her knees right now. You see Mimosa, you're still dazed over in a modified memory, like translucent. So right now it's just actual Mimosa feeling these things. So what is Mimosa's reaction right now?
Mimosa doesn't know what to feel. He's just kind of like watching, like jaw gape, eyes blinking.
You foolish woman. You cannot change the future. You see your mother starts to cry on the floor. Then I can do nothing. And just weeps for a moment. Both Mimosa and Velu, you look at the hag who curls a smile across the face, wide and grinning. You cannot. You are powerless and still a child yourself. However, she pauses. I can do something that will ensure you no normal man can hurt your son. Your mother stops crying a moment, snivels. Tell me. I'll do anything. You stupid girl. You can do nothing. However, I can take a life to save your son. This life is not innocent, nor does it know you. It begs for death. I only ask you tell me the name of your son's father. Then I will ensure your little beverage is never drained. Staring at Mimosa. He is nothing to me.
I was just gonna like step to the side behind his mom.
He was never anything to us. Do what you want with Jacob. I need nothing from your lover. I only need a tether to your misery to create another one. The pot flares. The modified memory ends this moment, and now it's a moment you remember, Mimosa. What do you mean? Go away, child. No Rougarou man shall hurt your boy now. The hag turns with a smile, opening a rift in her house. Mimosa, for a moment, you see the Grimwild in the distance, like this fey, like type of gross place. But what does that mean? You have done nothing. take your misery elsewhere, you withered woman. They are coming for you soon. And then, who's coming? Coming from me. Just tell him where I am. I need you to protect him. Be gone. And just like a wizard's cast of spell, like bursts the room into like hexagonal magic. Velu and Mimosa, both you feel like dizzy as a interplanar spell shifts the room, and everything turns and spirals into circles. The house vanishes from the lake, and you just see Mimosa and Lily, who are both on their both in the winter of a freezing blizzard, and the house is no more. Lily picks you up, Mosa, and just starts running back home with you, and that's where the end of the memory hits for Velu and Mimosa. Popping back into the real session, however, Velu, your eyes in the split of 6 seconds experience all of this at the same time with Mimosa. Mimosa, unable to tether on to that and use that as a resource to jump back into reality, your Narander reacts to this. Velu, you feel a hand grab onto yours. Do you accept it?
No.
You pull away, and you immediately feel 5 more hands grab onto your arm. And as you're being taut and tightened, you feel your arm starting to bend in a way that's not supposed to bend.
Oh.
Father Cruz, you see Velu is currently being bent in a awkward position with their elbow.
Can I save him?
Yes, you can make a strength check, athletics check.
Okay, I get advantage because of that thing that we did with the push-ups.
You
I made
did.
a note, remember?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, athletics?
Athletics.
Okay. One was a nat 1 and one was a nat 20.
Okay.
That's
I'm
hilarious.
gonna also roll this. Okay, athletics. So 26, nat 20.
An arm snaps off of the Narander, popping to the ground, turning into black ichor and melting as Velu is freed. Velu, your arm is bruised and constrained in a way that is just completely necrotic looking. Your whole entire, from your elbow to your fingertip, it's just covered in black ichor.
Chris is going to fucking tell Ymir to daylight.
Ymir does so. He casts
will
daylight. Hey, look at that! I didn't see you.
He's here.
Welcome back.
He's been here.
No, I've been my Discord.
Ymir, daylight this motherfucker.
Welcome back. You daylight. You're above on a carpet. You float downwards, seeing the Narander. You don't see your friends, but you see the Narander. So you send the daylight down. And do you choose a position that's directly above it?
I don't really know the context of the situation, Jacob.
Okay.
but-
You choose. You're gonna choose a. You're gonna choose a place that's directly above it because
Okay.
in doing so, the Narander has to choose a direction to move based upon this. Make another Wisdom saving throw, Mimosa.
Okay. 14.
14. 18. Your DC is lowered by 5 again, so I think you actually saved this. Mimosa, a shock of twisting neuralment of the athletics of your father, pulling parts of the hands that create an opening for you to see Velu, whose hand is covered in black ichor, and still remembering the memory that you two experienced just together a moment ago. You look at Velu and come to for a second, and you have a moment to fight out of this thing. Mimosa, describe how you break free from the Narander.
Melissa's gonna hair through its stomach, hands poke out, rip it open.
And you do so. Ymir, you look down, you see Mimosa pop out of the Narander, the whole entire Icarus trail that's left behind, dripping off of Mimosa's body, now falls to the ground, their eyes still covered with the same tears. You guys exist outside of the Nunbai city into the darkness of the desert.
Narendra, Ymir just falls on his ass on the carpet. It's like,
Chris is gonna
ugh.
pick up Amos in a hug and just squeeze him.
You see tears that are also just normal tears in Mimosa's eyes.
Belu is sitting he's sitting on the whatever the fuck Father Cruz made, and he's holding out his right arm, and he's just staring at the black ichor, like
Velo
all
also
over.
will be shoved into this bear hug, and he'll also heal Velo.
Ymir will fly down and want a hug badly.
He will be in the hug. My boys!
You still have your little mustache on, by the way, Ymir.
Good. Good.
Almost is just gonna be silent for a moment, blinking, looking at Velu.
Velu is looking at still at his arm, being like necrotic, and then he'll look at you, and then back into his arm, and back at you. And you just keep doing that.
What?
It's not
What did
actual
you
like
do?
necrotic energy either. It's just ichor that's on top of you. It just makes it like dyed your arm black, basically.
Hey, could I describe my daylight spell? Because I've been wanting to use that spell for the longest.
You used it twice now, so I guess you just can't
Yeah, I
do
know.
that now.
I never got to describe it. I was really sad. I've been holding on to that
What does your
spell
daylight
for
spell
Narender.
look like? This random stroke of an hour of daylight that you don't have to concentrate on in the middle of the desert. That's at night.
So as we're like group hugging, there's just this beautiful node in the sky that pulses with like waves of like fluorescent magenta light, but it's still like yellow and core, but it'll just woo 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 every now and then, and it's like it gives a warmth as we're all hugging, and everything's peaceful again.
That's nice.
And I'm happy now. I'm satisfied.
Okay. No, yep, good. Cruz and Ymir, you guys are all in the same space right now.
Good work, everyone. Oh no.
Velu, what did you do?
Velu is confused and scared, and he's gonna look at you, Mimosa, and he's gonna kind of like back away for a second. What?
Mimosa's gonna immediately get a frown.
Mimosa, you have 3 curses.
What?
I thought you only had 1. You have 3. I removed 1. What are you?
What do you mean?
I assumed that you had 1 curse. You still have 2 curses on your body. What are you?
I'm a dragonborn?
But you turn into that monster, and you described it to me before, but you killed people. You tore people in half. And I tried to like remove the curse, and I didn't know it was the other 2 curses. I think they're like super complicated, but how did you get cursed? What are you?
Mimosa's gonna stand there in like shock for a moment and look at his hands. I don't know, but that whatever you did, I remembered something.
I know. I was there.
Really?
Yes, I saw what you saw, I think. But that little white hag, icy hag.
That ugly old lady?
Yes, ugly old lady. But was it your mom that modified your memory? Or was it the
It
witch?
was Lily, right?
Unsure.
But, okay.
It looked like it was
I
your
don't-
mom, though, Mimosa, based upon the scene at the time. It looked like your mom covered your face to shush you, but it was also a magical spell. But it also looks like the hag had provided some type of thing at that time, because it did take mention of, I just helped you to save your son's memory of you. to not be so pathetic.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think my mom would do that.
Mm.
Might be more to
What did you
uncover.
see?
My mom took me to this hut by a frozen lake, and this old lady was there, and she was being so mean. But she said she could help protect me, but it would cost a life.
Was it hers?
No, it was my father's.
No.
Belu's gonna step back to where everyone's is, because he took a step back. He just stepped back in. You can place a hand on Mimosa, and he's going to attempt to remove curse again.
Okay. I need you to make an Arcana check.
Okay. Where is my Arcana? This 7. 13.
Your remove curse fails to do anything. You do recognize that there are 2 curses present. Your remove curse does not affect as you lose the spell slot. And you take notice that whatever this thing is that you're trying to remove, a remove curse will not be the one that does it. But they are curses nonetheless.
Mimosa,
Mm-hmm.
do you remember anything that happened to you throughout your entire life that may have caused you to encounter a weird person besides the old
Well,
hag?
I mean, I grew up with my mom. We were alone. And she worked at a bar.
And where
I
is
don't
she
know.
now?
Everything was fine. She's dead.
And why is she dead?
Almost just gonna like pause and like look at Father Cruz for a moment and look down at the ground.
Grizzle just like put a hand on her shoulder.
I killed her.
Oof.
I
I'm sorry to
didn't
hear
want
that.
to.
You didn't do anything.
I see.
Why did the Narander come out this time?
There was the guy at the stage. He was trying to get into the back where Idris was, and I was trying to stop him, and he shoved me into the back.
Whatever this curse is doesn't have to be a curse. Maybe you could use it. And I'll overcome it.
I tried to talk to it this time, but it didn't sound like it really wanted to listen to me.
But that was just this time. You can try again and again. I mean, think about it. Nobody says yes the first time they're asked a question from a stranger.
Well, then, how should I talk to it? I mean, do I just wander around at night and have conversations, hoping I don't
know.
bump into anybody? That doesn't feel safe.
I mean, it's a part of you. Couldn't you meditate? Couldn't you talk to it inside your own mind?
Moses is gonna blink and then like shut his eyes and focus really, really hard, like blood vessels popping.
How long do you try to do this for?
Moses is gonna keep on going until somebody stops him.
Yeah, you guys see Mimosa trying. Mimosa.
Okay.
It feels difficult.
Maybe not right now, but we'll figure something out. Maybe a mirror in the darkness or something.
Bella looks around. Where's Idris and Carnelian.
You guys are pretty far out from town.
Oh,
Why are we?
they were getting in something with the guards. We have to go help them.
Why did you leave them?
We're gonna cut back over to them actually right now.
I wonder why.
You guys will be heading back that direction, and we'll see what you get. All right, initiative. We love it. We're back, guys. Woo! Fun things
my
happening right
God.
now. Carnelian, you had made an incredible turn to pick Idris back up, knock them out of the sleep spell, get them into a position where they're able to, like, you know, do something. They are in your arms right now, and your turn has just ended. The guards have all opportunity attacked on you, and that was their reaction. Now it is the guards' turn. Each of them, the one that's holding the echo on the ground, puts like a knife to it and like slices at it, and it immediately just dissipates. Right, one HP, it just kind of fades.
I mean, if it hits.
Okay, advantage strike on the ground at the. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Maybe I should be humbling myself right now. Does a 20 hit?
That's 20 hits, Jacob.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna roll damage. How's 10 damage?
Yeah, 10. You didn't need to roll damage, but I appreciate the thought.
It needs to make a
That-
saving. Sorry. Anyways, we're being annoying now. Yeah, your echo disappears on the ground. It does use its action to attack it on the ground. It picks himself back up, looks over, and sees you holding Idris. He just kind of points out, it's like, just hand yourselves over. And just says that to you, the guy who just gets up from your echo. And the three guards that are all next to you, Idris, you're awake in the arms of Carnelian, but you do feel Carnelian starting to get grabbed onto. A grapple attempt again against you, Carnelian.
Okay. Does my dodge...
Roll to
Is
hits
that
are
still-
still at disadvantage until your next turn.
Wow, okay.
The dodge action is what that does. There's a 14 hit.
14 misses.
Okay. You do not get grappled. There's one more guard that is next to you. Two of the guards attempt to grapple you. They cannot, and there's one more guard. You see he's like clocking some of the things like that you guys have on your person. He's going to reach out and try to take one of the items from you guys. I think he's going to take the loot away from Idris. I think he wants to because he sees it and he knows that you're a spellcaster. It is a 15 to hit
No.
Idris.
No.
Oh, wait, he has advantage because you're...
Oh, I never
It's-
put her down.
Yeah, it's still 15. It didn't
No.
change the effect. He goes to grab the loot in your hand. He has a hand on it, Idris, and with your claw, you strike like the hand to knock it away, and he like backs off of it, and he kind of looks down and it's like, "She's awake!" And just shouts that out. It is now your turn, Idris.
Yay! I'm gonna cast Wind Wall.
Okay, wind wall.
Really quick. Where is everyone positioned?
Around you. So you have like 3 guards around you.
Okay.
You have another guard
Yes.
to the right of them. You have a sorcerer, which is Raija, who's ritual casting a spell, which will end on this next turn potentially. And then you have 2 sorcerers on the rooftops.
Okay, so in total, from me to the furthest sorcerer, how far away are we?
The furthest sorcerer above, like on the roofs.
Yes.
We're
Yes.
talking like 40 feet away.
Oh, beautiful. She's going to encapsulate everybody in this wind wall
Okay.
because it's 120 feet.
It's no, the range that you can cast is 120 feet. You have 50 feet of
Oh yeah, you're right.
wall.
So she's still gonna capsule everybody on the wall.
Yeah, within your immediate range, and then
Yes.
the continuous wall.
Yes.
Okay. Each creature must make a strength saving throw or take the damage
Yes.
on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 'em.
Does that include... That surely
Yes.
doesn't include Karn and Idris,
does.
right?
No, it,
It
does.
does?
Yeah.
Doesn't
We're
have
within
to.
the wall. Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry, I lied.
If you wanted
thought
to,
it-
if you wanted to surround you, right? Like if you wanted to like completely encapsulate you both to be safe, but you wouldn't be able to go anywhere, right? So that's a thought. You know, do you want it to completely surround you guys or not? Or you can have it like be on yourself too, but you will both take damage if that happens. And since it's concentration, you might break your concentration on wind wall, which is also a risk.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, but here's the thing. These guys are already on top of us anyway.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take us all. I'm gonna hit everybody.
Okay. Everybody make strength saves. One of them got a natural 1 already. A 4.
What happens on a field save?
You're gonna
You just take half the damage.
Well, on a failed save, you take full damage. On a successful one, you take half.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you're right. Sorry, I lied.
I have 11. That's
It's gonna fail.
okay.
It's against Idris's spell save DC, so.
Oh my god, I hate when this happens.
Okay. The sorcerers on the upper areas succeed, but everybody on the floor below fails, including Raja.
Beautiful. Hold on. I'm sorry. My computer has been acting up for the last like hour. I don't know what's going on, so I just have to do things manually right now.
Okay.
Sorry, man. I'm trying.
You're good. Just whenever you have the opportunity, roll 4d8.
Oh my god, I hate it here sometimes. Okay, my bad. Okay. So first of all, rolling that. That's a fail. That's fine.
A lot of people are going to take a lot of damage in 1 second.
Yeah, we are. 19.
Okay. So 48. So 19. What is that? Bludgeoning damage? Yeah.
Yeah.
19 bludgeoning damage to you, Carnelian, and to Idris.
Mm-hmm.
Along with 19 bludgeoning damage to basically everybody on the first floor, which includes all the guards, which all fucking fall unconscious because they only had 16 hit points and they did not have a lot of HP. So basically, all the main guards who are standing next to you to grapple you fall because you just knocked them unconscious. And the sorcerer, Raija, who is focusing on a spell, is still up, but they are going to have to make a concentration check on their ritual to make sure if they can still send it through or not. They do succeed on their concentration check, so they're still focusing on their ritual cast, which will end in this next round. The wind wall, you need to roll a concentration check on because you just took damage. You need to beat a 10 on your concentration check, which is just a Constitution saving throw.
9.
9. The wind wall falls. Unable to concentrate while you took the damage. The wind wall is just a big burst of wind that shoots upwards of 15 feet and just ends. And you see remaining is the 3 sorcerers, and that's all that's remaining.
Beautiful. On this specific instance as well, I'm gonna do Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it to myself and for Carnelian. We gain temporary HP.
Ooh.
Alright.
Buffeted by the wind wall you had cast, Idris, you find it within yourself to inspire yourself and Carnelian.
We get 10 HP back.
There you go.
Or sorry, temporary HP, but
10 temporary HP to the both of you. You see Raija, like who has just gotten bludgeoned up, is still holding onto their spellcasting focus and preparing the spell, and has been preparing it for the last 2 rounds. They'll have to hold it for a lot longer in order for the spell to cast off, so that only the 2 sorcerers are going to be able to go right after you, Idris. Which both of them don't have many spells left. They only have 2 for each of them, so they're both going to attempt to cast sleep on the 2 of you again. And once this happens, one of them shouts out to you both, said, "This is your final chance. Just give it up." You see Ryder, who kind of looks up at like the both of them, and this looks at the 2 of you. It's like, please don't make them do this.
Arn is looking back with a gun firm in his hand, gripping it probably harder than he needs to, just looking back at them.
Okay. You're both gonna be attempted to cast slept on, so both of you need to make wisdom saves.
$15.
Okay.
19?
19. Idris and Carnelian both save. 15 being the DC that is exactly the beatable for the sleep. The sorcerers feel the spell fizzle out, and both of them look at one another and nod their heads, and you see Raija, the third sorcerer, say, "Very well." Ends the ritual that they're going to cast, looks at the 2 of you. "We're done." And you see that she grabs her hands together, pulls apart spell magic from her fingertips, creates this like circular like form of some type of sorcerer type of burst, and looks at the 2 of you, says, "I'm terribly sorry," and pushes a hand both towards the both of you. Both of you need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
14. Dude, my rolls are so bad.
Holy shit, not 2025.
Okay. You're going to take half the damage of this, Carnelian.
Okay.
This is gonna be something.
Did he cast fireball or something? Like, if she did that, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna find her and I'm gonna kill her ass. Great. Y'all cooked.
Oh god,
It's Jover.
Math's hard.
Yeah, no, like
Maybe
you're
I'll
actually dead.
split it.
Probably like 40 damage.
It's no. It's probably like 2 damage. Don't worry.
It's probably like 82.
Idris,
No. Oh.
Hey.
failing the save, you're going to take 50 fire damage.
He did cast fireball.
I'm done. Bye.
Carnelian, you take 25 fire damage.
I'm up.
With your temp HP, you are up.
I mean, even without it.
Okay, it's fine. A 9th level fireball is
Holy
cast at you
shit.
guys as you see the true power of Raija in front of you. This very well-esteemed sorceress, who is currently like casting a very high-level spell at you guys. They are very strong, and you can see this now. They have revealed their card at you.
I want this to also be a note, Jacob. Ryder just killed all of those guards.
Yes.
Okay.
Fire resistance and stuff like that, they're all in the area, and like she just does that. She's like, her eyes are like inflamed with like this ignited spell. Raija being a fire genasi as well and has these elevated effects. You see that as a sorceress, she has a calm demeanor on the face. It is dead on the front of it, and you see the steam and smoke billowing from the individual features on their body as the golden cloak around them and also their spellcasting focus glow with this innate sorceress power. Her eyes are glowing in a red fire and looking at the 2 of you. It just falls to the ground. The flames flicker around.
Still have her.
I know. It just falls unconscious in your arms once again from the sheer burst of fire in the area. She has singes and flames and fur of Matt that just completely drop her. Carnelian, you are hurt as well. Pretty hurt. You stand there, and that is all they do. You see that the sorceress looks at you and says, and just breathes heavily at you. The two sorcerers above are like holding their hands together and like just holding them like in this weird like format of like trying to do something on their next turn. You are up, Cornelian.
Okay.
Tanner, if I would have cast Meteor Storm on this city, that would have been brutal.
Meteor storm. What the fuck? Okay.
There were other spells, but
So correct me if I'm wrong, but I stood still for a turn, correct?
you did no. It has not been your next
No, I-
turn yet because you got reduced to 0 on this turn. So now it is your turn. You need to stay 0 at this turn.
I thought you said it was the top of initiative where it stops.
It's not about top of initiative for your feline agility. Feline agility is you need to be at 0 movement
Yes.
for a turn, and you got reduced to 0 trying to use your feline agility to get out of there. You know what I mean? So
But I can still move though. Because feline agility the only reason why I need to stay still for feline agility is to regenerate it. However, if I did not stand still for a turn, I just don't have it, which is fine. Word for word, when you
Yeah.
move on
Once
your
you use, you
turn
cannot
in
use it
combat-
again until you move 0 feet on one of your turns. You're correct. You can still move.
Yep.
Apologies. I thought
Okay.
you were trying to say you're trying to get it back. My bad.
No, I was wondering if I did get it back.
No, you did
but
not.
I did not. Okay. Do I have any potential health potion?
Raija, by the way, is 5 feet right next to you. Just FYI, she has moved in closer and basically point blank fireballed you.
Did she not hit herself?
No, she just aimed it like right behind you, basically. And you guys got like the fiery edge of it from behind.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Okay.
D10 plus 5. 7 HP I regain. Reggie hasn't been hit at all, have they?
She has.
She has?
Mhm.
How damaged does she look?
Doesn't look very hurt at all, actually. She has her
Okay.
shield expired, finally, that she used to have.
Okay. I'm going to action disengage and start running through the tavern.
You may do so, because action disengage does work. You see preparing to reactionary cast something against you because you choose the disengage action. As a warcaster, Raija is not able to cast a spell since you took the disengage action. So you see that she was preparing a spell to cast in your attempt to rush away, and because you disengage instead, she is unable to cast a spell. You see like a flaring shock of a grasp from fingertips that misses you and tries to catch you. You flee.
Running as far as I can through the tavern. Do I make it all the way through?
You can make it all the way to the like back end of the opposite side of the tavern if you want.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Okay, you do so. You're holding Idris.
I can't really help her using my bonus action, movement action.
You can use
Can
an
I?
action to make a medicine check to try to stabilize them.
I used my action to disengage.
Yes, you did. That's correct. But you can use an action to do that. That is what I'm letting you know you can do at some point.
Okay.
But right now, no.
Okay. Can I running through, can I sneak behind something?
You want to try to hide in the tavern you just ran into?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Uh, 17.
Okay. The 17, you hide for your immediateness. I'm going to roll perception for 3 perceptions. All right.
We're on the roof. I don't know if that does anything, but
I'm sorry?
I was just saying, 2 are on the roof. I don't know if that does anything, if they have to, like,
Well, how long are you
extra
hiding
movement to
for?
get down. I'm just for my turn.
Okay, for 6 seconds. Then I will say 1 perception will be rolled then. You're spotted with a 19 perception. Where are you hiding?
I was trying to hide behind, I guess, the bar thing, like a table, like, because a lot of the tables were moved from Mimosa, so near the entryway behind the table.
Yeah. Walking up, you hear the clacking of heels. Walking forward, still like a very fiery hand is like still flaming with like a ignited burn in the fingertips. The hair still smoking, the eyes still on fire. Walking very slowly. Has already spotted you, and you can feel spotted. She walks up to you and asks you, "Did you think it wise to hide when I told you to just leave?" And she points the hand at you. She's not going to cast another fireball. She just holds the hand in fire and just holds it to intimidate you. She holds her action to cast another fireball. And she just looks at you. Make a wise decision.
Okay. I don't say that, but...
And that's her turn. She just holds her action to cast a fireball if you try anything shady while hiding in this corner. And now it is your turn.
Idris rolled death save.
That is true. Idris does have to roll a death save before it is its turn.
Hey. This is my first time rolling, Jacob. What do I do?
Roll a death saving throw. It is a d20. Roll higher than 10 to succeed. Roll lower than 10 to fail.
Okay. Here we go. 18.
You succeed your first death saving throw. Carnelian, you look down. Idris is still breathing. Idris, it's fading in and out. You see a flaming image of Raija holding a like tethered hand outwards towards Idris and Carnelian, to both of you. Carnelian, you're aware any damage to Idris in this state could really end it. It is now your turn.
Karn's gonna look up, very concerned, looking at Idris in his arms and then back at Raija. May I help her first?
Just looks at you. The longer you wait, the worse it gets. Put her down. And drop your weapons.
She can die like this. I don't have any weapons in my hand. I'm holding her.
Your friend's death will be your fault. You have the choice now.
New turn, right?
It is your turn. Top of the round.
I'm gonna second wind again.
Okay, you second wind in your place.
What is that again? D10 plus 5. It's actually really good. Okay. Karn is going to... And can I do anything else? Anything at all? Karn's going to... Can I heal her in my arms? Can I do that? Attempt to?
You can use your action to make a medicine check to stabilize her. That's the only thing you're allowed to do.
I'll do that.
Make a medicine check. If it fails, it doesn't help. But if it succeeds, then you stabilize her. It's a DC 12, I think.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
What happens if I nat 20 again, Jacob? Anything cool?
They just get stabilized. There's no specialty
Okay.
for medicine checks.
Nat 2022.
Idris is stabilized. You see the burns and things that are singes. You see the injuries that have taken place, and you see that they've been able to recover themselves, but their eyes are soft, and you can tell they're breathing and stabilized. And you look up at Ryzer, who's still waiting for your response.
Does she see me stabilize her then?
Yep, she watches.
Um. Hmm. What happens when I put her down?
Nothing yet.
Get separated?
I mean, you put her down if you do. It's not an action to do so, just putting her on the ground.
I mean, I was saying that in character.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking. She's like holding the hand out you. It said, put her down. Drop your weapons.
Karn will set her down. Fuck. I'm trying to think of proximity.
It's pretty close quarters.
I mean, I guess he will turn around and not move or use his movement at all, but set Idris down behind him
Okay.
and then turn back towards her. And I think that's all I can do because I can't really use my action to interact with my inventory.
It's a free action to drop a weapon.
A singular weapon?
Well, anything you have equipped. Because free actions are just free.
Karn is going to what if I take off my backpack?
That's if you're unequipping anything, it is if you're dropping it on the ground, it is a free action. If you're holding it in on your person, then it's not a free action. It's just an action because you're interacting with an object.
Okay.
You already used your
I'm
action
trying
to
to
stabilize, so
Right. Oh fuck. I wish I had a potion. Carnelian is going to he's gonna have one of his hands up, like up kind of near his head, not above his head, and then start slowly taking off his normal backpack.
okay. Are you dropping it on the ground?
Nope, I'm gonna hold it.
She casts Fireball at 8th level.
Okay.
All right. Idris, you failed 2 death saving throws.
I fail too?
Yes, because it is.
Okay.
You are unstable and you take critical damage whenever you are unconscious.
Okay.
And Carnelian,
Cool.
I'm gonna roll the damage. You make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna just do the half calculation of the fireball damage.
I rolled a nat 1-6.
Okay. You're going to take 40 fire damage. I think that's halved from the thing. 2 6 times 5 2. 38 fire damage.
38. Okay. I'm down.
You drop. Idris, you fail 2 death saves.
Again? Or just
No, you already did. Just
okay.
reminding you what happened. Carnelian, you fall unconscious. Never saying no and never backing down. You put your head up and you see like your moment of hesitation to not obey. Ryja sees this as a disobeyment and like her eyes flicker open. It's like, I said no shady business, and casts the fireball basically into the corner of this whole entire building. The whole building side just blows up. Like the whole entire like corner of the tavern of the Phoenix Down just fucking just like explodes. There's like people outside who like get hit by debris and many different natures of abilities. The two of you in your unconscious position just hear fades of ringing in your ears from the fireball, and the heat is intense. You're sweating. Both of you feel the effects of Spare the Dying on the two of you from sorcerers. No, sorry, not from sorcerers, just from mages. And all you hear in the echoes of your mind is from Raja. It says, "Take him to the temple. Gather the things. We'll find out who they really are." And like flares the fiery hand out and flickers it out in dark. And the two of you leave the scene. Mimosa, Father Cruz, Velo, and Ymir, in your quick return back, the combat that Carnelian and Idris just encountered, by the way, is like maybe a minute of combat in total. You guys approach back in maybe like 15 minutes, just rushing as fast as you can. Ymir, you're even faster on your carpet, 70 feet per round, flying as fast as you can, but the chase with the Narander took you far away from your original location. But you see
He's not here right now.
But Ymir would see it first, but Father Cruz and Velu and Mimosa, after some time, you would see fire. A flame flickering from the center of the city as this plinth of smoke is taking up the entirety of the center of town.
Let's have Ymir put it out with his ice thingy.
Ymir's on the carpet, not able to hear you from above, but
Yo, Ymir, put out the fires!
Ymir would love to share with you what he sees in a moment, but Ymir from above, sharing a perceptive eye with you, sees the center of town, sees fire that's being doused out already by some locals throwing like buckets of sand on like the sources of the fire. You see the whole entire tavern is like blown apart in pieces. This wasn't the damage you left behind.
I have a question. So I don't see Idris or them, right?
No.
Could I use
Not immediately.
locate object?
What do you want to locate?
We'll locate Idris's bracers. No, I can just locate a person, right?
No, that's a different spell. Locate object. You're
Okay.
actually identifying.
Okay,
an
I'll
object
just
ability.
locate Idris's bracers.
They're bangles, but yes, I understand what you're saying.
Yes. Or dingles.
Okay.
Bagels.
Her bagels.
Her bagels.
She got bagels.
I can locate multiple.
They're real.
I'll just locate all.
Her
of them.
bagels are super cooked right now. Nice and toasty.
That's crazy.
It takes a moment. You do detect them within 1,000 feet, though, as soon as you enter towards the city, and you detect them towards the temple area.
Cruz is just gonna be confused.
Mm-hmm. You don't see them in the range of the tavern, but you do detect the item of the bangles in the temple area, like the main temple, not like the abandoned one that was looted, not the ruins, but like the main city central like building temple.
Everyone, they're in the temple.
What?
Are the
I think they got arrested.
Well,
what happened?
we don't know. We gotta go. See what's up.
I talked to Idris before I left to pursue you. They said that there's something going on with the guards because of their magic items.
Oh.
Ymir, are you with us right now? Or is he gone still?
Nope,
I
he's gone.
said
He left.
Okay. Is he gone?
He's gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not coming back.
Cool. I just wanted to check. So Ymir floats down with the carpet, looks at all of you, kind of sharing the details. It's like, yeah, the tavern is bad. And do you know where did you detect Idris or Carnelian?
They're in the temple. Should we just go straight in, or should we go around?
I mean, I can't. They're gonna. And it's like Ymir kind of like reminds himself of who he is. It's like, I don't know what to do.
Did you say the guards were like wary about magic items?
Okay. Garnillion
Well,
said that. They said that they were taking items.
Well, that means I cannot go into the temple.
We all got magical items. Yellow
I
That's-
don't.
looks over at you, Mimosa.
You
Well, I mean,
cannot
I
go
have
in by
a-
yourself.
Got the
I have an amulet, but
take the amulet.
that's like
Just
it.
hand it here, and you can go. We can stay outside
Well,
the city, or we can go in. What
Almost-
do you want to do?
I mean, I can go in alone. I'm a dragonborn. It wouldn't be suspicious, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it would be extremely suspicious
It
if you
would
were
be
to wander
suspicious.
into basically their town hall.
I don't know.
I mean,
We'd have to go get them though.
All right, who can all go invisible?
Me,
I cannot.
I can go.
Can Ymir also cast another person as invisible?
Let me check. Ensure that they can. Invisibility. Yes, they can target another creature.
Hey, let's see who should be invisible. Hmm,
Maybe
Mimosa, you could be a good distraction.
how would you like me to distract? Just talk or start throwing shit? I can be a problem.
I mean,
Well, the easiest thing to do is say that the creature's back.
yeah, they don't know it was you. It's true. Orvelu, they seem to like you in the tavern. You are in the audience. They may think you're from here. I don't know.
I'm a human.
They know I'm not from here. They're gonna suspect me. I'm cool.
Is like
Can we paint
the
you red?
temple? Is there like any like windows in the temple?
No. It's just you see that there's sentries outside of the temple, like at the top areas that prevents basically Ymir from being in the sky.
Okay. My plan is me, Velo, and Ymir sneak in Mimosa. You try to call out as much people as you can by saying that the creature's back. And that you need help. If we
So
fight
leave
these
my
people
mouth
head
by
on.
themselves?
What spells do I have? Let's see. I don't got that many spells. Well, Mimosa could just lose him, say he needs help in the forest, and then just leave. He just needs to cause panic.
Ymir just looks
You're
down
right.
and he's like, guys, we need to do something. I can go invisible and then I turn one of you and then we can go check it out and then maybe come back, or Mimosa can make the check.
You turn Father Cruz invisible. Both of y'all go in.
no, I
me
can-
and
I-
me and Mimosa, because I'm a human, right? They won't.
Mhm.
It'll be not too weird. Well, I'll stay with Mimosa because we shouldn't split off. So Ymir and Father.
See, the
Should
thing
go
is, my
in.
invisibility only lasts for like 1 hour. So
I also have invisibility.
Okay. How long does
So
that
y'all-
last
yeah.
for?
Okay.
But I can concentrate for like an hour for invisibility.
Okay. You use it on yourself. Velo, you sure that you'll be good with distraction?
Yes.
I'll keep Velu safe.
Just remember, you're just trying to lure them away. You're not trying to fight them.
Yeah.
You will lose.
Yeah.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go.
Cruz will leave the elk with them.
I don't know if the elk despawns or not, so I'm actually not sure about that.
No, it literally just hangs around until it dies, and its
Nice.
ability that I've chosen is it can teleport to a 60-foot range ahead of it.
Okay.
So if they need to use that, they can.
Cool.
To teleport away.
Yeah.
Alright, Cruz casts invisibility on himself, or whatever it is. In step.
Ymir turns themselves invisible. Both of you aren't able to see each other. Ymir whispers one last time and says, "Let me know if you need anything. Make like a signal or something, like a caca or like a." Well, I guess there's no birds like that here, but you can do
Grizzle
something.
just stomped his foot.
How'd you find that I'm invisible?
No, he stomps his own foot.
Oh.
Because, there'll be like a pattern in the sand.
Yeah, that's true. There's a trail in the sand. He's like, shit, I didn't even realize. And he like, I guess I can't use the carpet either because there's a random flying carpet in the middle of the city. It's kind of silly.
No, but couldn't he prestidigitation our footsteps?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And he's like pointing out behind him, and the sand's covering the area.
Okay.
All right, you guys are
Valu's
going.
gonna cast
Good work.
Mage Armor on himself.
You do. It covers. So you're with Velu.
Yup.
All right, game plan set. Father Cruz and Ymir go invisible and start going in. Make stealth checks with advantage for the both of you. I'm gonna do it for Ymir real quick. He has a 19 on his stealth, so he's feeling pretty stealthy.
15.
Okay. Ymir's showing you how it's done, how to lurk around the Momokoti Desert. It's natural home to him. So he continues to move in a pattern. You kind of follow the prestidigitation. Like he does like this thing where he allows you to see where he's going by using prestidigitation to light a torch every once in a while to let you know, like a blinker, basically, like this way. And he has you try to help him in following. You guys get to a point where you're near the tavern area. Your general perception, there are as many people just outside the tavern who are like Fire Genasi, random people who were just in there a moment ago, and they're like, their arms are crossed, and some of them are like staring at it, and some people are like hurt and like on the side being treated by clerics. You see there's a lot of damage to the people here. A huge hole in the side of the tavern, along with the hole that Moses Narander created on the opposite side. You see that there's currently Raija, who is standing there in the center, talking to some individual of importance, and is just currently like running down things, and like goes and sends out guards to go into a direction which is towards the desert, which is towards where Mimosa and Velu are.
Cruz shouldn't like hear anything she's saying.
Yeah. Since you're invisible in your stealth, you sneak up a little bit, and you hear this. It's unfortunate to say that these people. Oh, sorry, I'm still in your mirror voice. It's unfortunate to say that these people who had come and tried to perform were the swindlers of this operation. They seem to have destroyed one of our beloved places here in Nunbai. We can't trust anything that these people do and assailants say. However, we have apprehended the two of their group, and the rest of them will make themselves known whenever they decide to turn themselves in. You have it in our hearts that we will protect you in our city, and this will not happen again. Remember how dangerous magic is, people. And you see she looks around, and her eyes flare out in fire, and just looks around. Stay to your own. I'm gonna go investigate these two thieves. And just like turns around.
You have keys on her?
You don't see any like available keys. You do see like a bag of holding that they have on them, like a little like bag of holding pouch.
Don't I have Ymir pickpocket her, guys? Without drop a spell? Okay, I won't then.
If he's caught, then it would.
No.
No, I won't. It's fine.
Ymir's kind of like there. He's not talking. You don't see Ymir. He's currently like looking and investigating things. You see he like, if you were in his perceptive eye, Ymir would be taking and helping Father Cruz see better and do things as better as he can, just to try to help you out as much as he possibly can. So in doing so, you see Raja walk up the steps of the temple doors. In the distance, Father Cruz, you see floating on like some floating discs, you see Carnelian and Idris's body, who are not moving on the top of discs that are floating, and you see two sorcerers focusing on the floating disc spell to send them into the temple, and the door closes.
Did Cruz not have trailed behind her to get like to shuffle into the door with her?
Do you want to do so?
Yes.
Okay. This is going to be a dexterity type check to make sure you don't bump into things. You kind of slide in the door at the same time. And also, are you taking Ymir with you?
Yes.
Okay. If Ymir is going with you, you're going to be able to roll with advantage for your dexterity check, or you guys can roll flat and do like one and the other.
What am I on? Just dex?
It's gonna be acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics. Okay.
So Ymir can roll acrobatics and you can roll acrobatics, or he can help you so you can get in. Actually, he doesn't have proficiency in acrobatics, so he can't help you anyways. So, never mind. You're just gonna roll your own acrobatics, and he's gonna roll his.
Okay. I don't trust my dice.
Natural
I'm gonna roll
20
this.
for Ymir, and he's not even
Okay.
here.
Oh.
Father Cruz, you're not able to make it through the door. However, you do see the footstep of Ymir who gets in, looks back at you, and doesn't say anything because you can't see him, and the door closes, and he's behind the door.
Okay.
And you just
That's
you don't know where Ymir is. So like,
Should I?
he's
Is
just
there any way
behind
to
the
try
door.
to get in?
Are you gonna attempt to jiggle the door right there at this moment?
Because Ymir got in, couldn't he like leave it open a smidge? Like
We'll find
like
out. Right now, you do
Oh,
not
okay.
see Ymir.
Okay.
So you assume either Ymir got in or he's next to you, and you're just kind of at the front doorway, and you're not seeing anybody else enter right now. But the door does close all the way.
Is there any guards around?
There are 2 guards. There's one to the right and left.
Okay. Cruz won't try to jiggle the handle. But he will look around for opportunities.
You make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 15.
15. You being on the steps of this temple like gate entrance, you see that there is a barrier around the entirety of the temple, kind of like a wall basically. I forget what they're called, but like they're like walkways for sentries basically that go around the entirety of the temple. To your right and left there are stairs that go upwards towards these walls and surround the entirety of the temple itself. But the walls themselves go up like 20 feet. So you'll climb upstairs, you'll get on a walk path that's like a single like 5-foot space, and it goes all the way around. It's like a walking sentry point basically for the temple, and you do see there are some people in robes who are walking and patrolling around the temple area on these overarching areas.
So, could in theory I walk up this wall and then drop down?
You could. The landing might hurt a little bit, but that's up to you.
Yeah. It
Okay.
won't drop my hidden step even if I take damage. So that's
I know.
fine.
And your hidden step, how long does that last?
Until I make an attack, make a damage roll, or make somebody save against me.
Okay.
Forever.
I could be invisible forever. I feel like that's not right.
Forever.
But either way, Furbolg's pretty cool. So I mean, going invisible is a pretty neat trait that I've definitely used in my past too. So I can't be.
Maybe
knocking
King
it.
Delician's just like behind us the entire time. He was just with us on this entire journey. Alright, I'll
Oh,
just do
sorry.
that.
FYI, your invisibility lasts until the start of your next turn, so it's 6 seconds per turn, by the way. So it's only like a few
Well-
seconds of invisibility. I'm gonna say for the sake of this purpose, you've been using
Yeah,
your
let's just say
invisibility.
that
when you
let's just
need
say that
to.
Ymir cast it. Let's just say that Ymir cast it
Okay,
on me.
well then I'm going to spend his last 3rd level so that way he can cast it at a
That's
higher
fine.
level. Okay, so he does not have a 3rd level spell left
That's fine.
because he did 2 daylight and then this at 3rd level. So yeah, then you're both invisible. You're still invisible for like another like 45 minutes probably. This is not a lot of time. So yeah, you go over to the side of the parapets, I guess is what they'd be called, or the ballista areas, kind of the wall, and you drop down. It's a 20-foot drop. You're gonna take bludgeoning damage. It is just 7 bludgeoning damage as you drop to the ground. Your knees crack. Too old for
Heal
this.
myself.
You're behind the
they're
walls.
dead.
You do realize though, you're deciding to fully drop down, right?
Yep.
You do realize
Maybe
though,
like looking a little bit like before I just drop down. Like, what do I see?
before you drop down, just for the FYI, there's no ladder to get back up behind these walls. So it's not like you can just easily climb back up if this is a mistake.
Do I like see Raja or any of them?
No, the behind these walls is like its own like small sand garden, and then there's like paths inside, like some dead trees that are in the inside of here. It also looks like they have some type of water well in here. This looks like a outside area within the temple, like a what would be a Zen garden basically, but in the sand.
Could Cruz drop down and sit in front of the door so he doesn't have to walk to the door? Because I'm assuming to get into the Zen garden, there's a door.
It's just all outside. So once you drop behind the wall, it's outside.
So there's like no access to the temple in this area?
Not that you see from this angle, no. Not from the immediate wall. If you continue to walk around the wall, you may find some spots to enter, but it's going to be, you'll land on pavement and stuff like that versus sand, so it might be, it's up to you.
I'd rather find a door to land.
Okay, you do so, and you see that in the sides where this outside doorway is, there's a larger door towards the back area. No guard stands in front of this back door area. However, there are sentries that are walking across the walls still. So I will need you to make a stealth check with an advantage still.
Okay.
To try to jiggle the handle, figure out what's going on with this door.
$16.
You feel pretty confident that you're not being seen. You jiggle the handle. It is open. Do you want to go inside?
Is it windy?
I mean, moderately, I guess.
Cruz would like to open the door. You know, like how some doors just open, like slam open when it's windy?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe I should try to be stealthy. I'll try to be stealthy with it.
You're already using your
Opening
stealth, so if you're
I'll
using the
open it
same,
smidgest of opening.
are you just looking inside, or are you going in?
No, do I see anything inside?
Not from just a little glimpse. You have to open the door.
I'll open it a little bit.
You don't see anything inside with just the gap that you can see.
I'll open it.
You open it all the way?
Is there not a keyhole?
I mean, peeping through a keyhole only gets you so much information. You don't, and also it's not a keyhole. It's just a door that has a handle.
Cruz will slowly open it, but he won't step inside immediately.
Okay. Slowly open it. You look from the inside. You do see there is a guard immediately from the inside.
Is he looking at the door?
Not yet.
Okay, Cruz will shuffle in before he does notice the door.
Do you close the door behind you?
No.
Okay. The door slowly creaks open. He looks behind him at the door. He's like, huh? And he opens the door looking out left and right. There's only one guard. So he like opens the door like, huh? And just turns around looking left and right. You're in the hall.
Okay. Cruz is... Do I know where I am relative to the entries?
No fucking clue. You are in a new zone. You are lost.
Let's see. You know, I still have my... Do I still have my locate object?
I would suppose so. No, it's 10 minutes. It would have expired by now.
Okay. Cruz will try to listen around for stuff. Because, I mean, if these are prisoners...
I mean, you are in a position that's
a
little lower, so you start listening. I'm going to cut from you, Father Cruz. Mimosa and Belu, how long do you wait outside of the city's perimeter?
10, 15 minutes to give them time to like sneak in.
Okay. During that 15 minutes, you guys do see that there are some individuals from inside the city going out. Some of them look like guards. They're not heading towards your direction since you guys are in a different place. But you do see them kind of going out into the sand and investigating with torches and stuff.
That can't be good.
That cannot be good.
Can we go in like another way?
Into the city?
You guys can just walk
Yeah,
in from
like
where
the
you
long
are.
way.
You guys are just opposite, like, paths of them, basically.
I mean, you sure? If they're leaving though, that means they're looking for
That
maybe,
means less guards to deal with.
but then they might come back. But yeah, let's. I guess we can go in.
Let's
But
go
let's
now while
just-
they're leaving.
Yeah, let's go in. But let's try not to make. Do you want to do disruption when we get to the temple, or do you want to do disruption when we get into the middle of the city?
I feel like the temple, because we want to get people out of the temple.
That is true. Okay, let's go.
All right. You guys head off into the city with a game plan. We're going to end the session there.
Damn.
Please.
Woo!
What a
We're fucked.
session.
Fighting for my life over here.
A little bit of a power
Oh,
scaling.
you're fighting for your life.
Yeah.
What?
Not to lie, Idris 100% rizzed up a level 17 fucking sorcerer, and I was like sitting there like, this is fine. This could be a helpful ally in their situation, you know? That could be really useful. And then Mimosa crash out, and it's like, fuck.
Oops.
Oh,
My bad.
But it was such golden opportunities, and I already warned you a couple times that it was going to happen. So it was just a means to an end when you started getting aggressive with the guy for no reason. Well, for a reason, but also the guy was aggressive back, and it just pushes your buttons. It was the what is it called? The grain on the camel's back or something? I can't remember. The straw.
The straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, that's what it was. Unfortunately. But you did, by doing so, unlock super cool modify memory problem, and you figured out you have 2 more curses. That was just one.
Ha ha! I'm gonna collect more.
I'm gonna collect them all. There's peak story development this game, and also combat. This session had it all. This was pure D&D.
Corn and Idris in prison over here.
Yeah, by the way, they're also unconscious.
Harn was fighting so hard.
You know, I respect Dion for not giving it to me, because in my mind, I'm like, there's no way Carnelian would there's no way Dion would sacrifice Carnelian's character, his build, to be like, I give up, because that just wouldn't happen.
Mhm.
In the moment it wavered, it was a challenge, and I was like, yeah, I knew that her holding her action was the move here, and she's smart too, so it's like,
It was a really fun challenge to be put in.
Yeah.
Sad that I didn't succeed it, but
there was golden
not gonna win everything.
opportunities. It was just it was too many people to interact with at once, and Carnelian, you were
Yeah.
already put at a disadvantage when the surprise round hit.
Yeah,
Not perceiving all of the threats in the area was a big fail on that part for you, but not really a controlled thing, more of you're in a city you're unfamiliar with for the first night.
mhm.
That's just all that tethers down to. And now you have Ymir and Father Cruz in a temple they're unfamiliar with, invisible for 45 minutes. So
I would have gone diplomacy, but they were already on our ass, man.
I know. And you heard what she was saying too. She's like, she's already blaming it on you guys, the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
I'm s-
crazy.
You know,
I can't
I'm
wait for her to be like, oh yeah, they killed the 4 guards there.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that fucking group of those 6 people.
They were the one
those-
right now.
disgusting.
Right now, the story's probably they're the ones that released that monster in the town, which killed a bunch of people, and then on top of that, blew up the tavern on their way to try to get out. And we
Aren't
stopped
Idris
them.
are the
And
6 of
we
them.
stopped them.
Mm-hmm.
Carton and Idris are the 6 people.
We pulled a Narendra out the second time in her face.
Maybe.
If you roll, you know, that was one of the main reasons why I was like, hey, roll to figure out if you hit this person. I was sitting here like, she's either going to be a bad guy or a good guy in this situation. And based on what she already has and what the guards are going to tell her when they leave, she's going to be a bad guy. So if you would have gotten her immediately and then Arander got her, she would have been out of the question. And you guys would have all made it out.
Bro, if the Narrator had gone to the goddamn fucking Shadow Realm, they'd be dead.
That's
guys would have
also
fucking
a
died.
potential. The
I
fucking
had options there to get the Narendra. It wouldn't be an instant death.
no, but Potato's character Mimosa would be tragically fucking
Bye-bye.
distraughted for a while.
I mean, there's a lot of things that could have happened there. She could have just fucking left, or I could have attempted to force her out, which is still a thing that I can do.
yeah, but unfortunately, you would leave her to the Shadowfell in like the riskiest situation, which is also a risk to your friend.
I would have bonded with my inner demons.
Or it
in
would
the
have
forever
made
dark.
it worse.
Because I
Or
can
you'll
kick
just never
someone out
see
early.
Barbosa again.
Yeah. one
Either
or
way,
the
guys,
other.
we tried our best.
Don't tell Nim.
God, I fought so fucking hard.
What do I say? Don't tell him what.
Don't tell him. Just be like, hey, by the way, you're invisible
That
inside
shit
the
went
temple
great.
looking for your friends.
Yep.
And you have 45 minutes.
I'll save you, baby girls. Daddy Cruz got this.
I
Well,
can't wait to figure out what they think magic items are.
oh, that's gonna be fun.
Magic items.
It's gonna be like dissection.
Yes, but technically those guns are magical. So
Oh, wait, you know what? She has a bag of holding. That's magical.
she also uses magic.
Mm-hmm.
That's magical.
Yes, but that's fine because she's like one of the head guards, it seems.
So there's
Well, she
definitely-
is the
there's something
smuggler.
taboo about owning some type of magical items and stuff like that in this town. And then obviously they have a very high protective scale right now because of the recent raid on their other like ruin that they have. So all of this coincides with the story, and you guys are uncovering it. Very juicy. There's obviously
The way we
some...
helped save their stupid fucking town and they were gonna jump us.
Yeah, like the guards were just straight up like, oh, after this, yeah, we're just gonna take them. We're just gonna apprehend them. They made spectacles of themselves. If it just put on a performance without using her bangles, it might have been different. But I'm not punishing the good behavior. But
There was a lot of magic in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Like everyone was
it's
at fault in a
unavoidable.
way.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, Velu probably fucking glows, so does Ymir.
Yeah.
I don't glow.
Well, with the amount
Why?
of magic shit you have.
Well, if someone does a detect magic spell, yeah, you're right. If someone just sat there and was like, detect magic, that would be it. I was really looking forward to catching a ritual spell with Raija at their level because I was going to do some fun shit.
Yeah,
What was
man.
gonna be that ritual?
You'll ever know.
That's unfortunate.
We'll never know.
Somebody eat her.
You know, knowing Jacob's probably ritual just insta die, and you and Idris would have just insta died.
No,
I was thinking it was probably gonna be a ritual to be like a teleport, like somewhere or something.
No.
No, they
It would
wanted
have
you
not
as the
been a
prisoner.
teleport, I will tell you that. It would have not been an attacking spell
Summoning Satan.
or anything like that. It would have been...
No, they wanted to subdue you. Could have been command.
There's a couple of cool spells, by the way.
Ritual command?
I don't know, but like they wanted you as prisoners. You were like the scapegoat for like the tavern exploding and her blowing it up.
For them, you guys didn't give any alibi to like yourselves being in the position you were. They just knew that you had magical things, and when you decided to fight back, for them it was like, oh, they are the ones responsible for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no words traded. They said stop where you are, and you guys are like, nah, fuck you, and like we're gonna run. Ymir did warn all of you. Was like, hey, this town's bad.
Yeah. The town's bad, there's bad people, and magic's bad, but, like, wasn't really listened to.
And I can't wait for Nim to go off and be like, what did I say? What did I say?
Yeah, rightfully.
Yeah, but it's okay, because you guys are in a better situation, because when both Allie's character and Dion's character come to, who knows what information will be shared with them, or if information will be fine. Maybe you guys will
I'm
be
gonna have
Oh,
to instantly
don't worry.
heal. I'm gonna have to instantly heal all of you. Holy
Khan
shit!
just got enough money to get out of one debt. He's gonna be put into another.
Not to mention, if they take your haversack, there goes your money too.
Yep.
That's
My
fine.
money's gone, and if they count my guns to be magical, all of my guns are gone.
You have a
We'll
pistol.
find your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We'll find your stuff. It's fine.
What do you mean?
We
Like,
found
we
the other
found the
stuff that was
ruby?
stolen.
The sapphire?
Okay, well, that was somebody who teleported away with it.
Yeah.
You know it's here.
If she's been-
Father Cruz did confirm that it is here.
Yeah, that's how I found that they're in the temple. It's in the temple.
Right, but
If anything, there's
How
a chance that
guarded is
Cornelia and
that?
Idris aren't in the wait, no, I saw them in there.
You
Yeah,
saw them
they're all
once
in the
worth it,
temple.
Yeah. I'll let you know to be clear. By the way, that's for Cat. The items were already in the temple before Idris and Carnelian were moved there, so the items were
Yeah,
taken first.
Yeah.
So
I
you
can't
guys
remember
will.
if they say they destroy magic items or not.
I don't think they
No,
said that.
No, they said that they just take them.
They confiscate them for sure.
Hmm.
But yeah, I guess until next time.
Okay, thank you for your
this
session. Bye
session,
bye.
Jacob.